The hosts of the In Your Corner show are not professional psychiatrists, therapists, or counselors, nor are they a substitute. Please seek professional care when necessary. The hosts assume no responsibility or liability from the outcomes of the advice given or the views and opinions of its viewers and/or commenters. All information presented during the airing of this show is given as is and is subject to change. Text, images, and other materials are used for educational purposes. Alrighty then.
Hey, so I muted myself with in here for a moment to kind of hear. So you are louder, but I am still louder.
You are louder than me. Is it deafening
Yes.
louder?
Mine? No.
Am I definitely loud?
No, you could come up a little bit more actually.
I can come up on more. All right, so let me unlock my volume.
Just a
Where am I?
smidgen.
Let's
Hello
go to
everyone.
10.
Welcome to the In Your Corner show where we have issues just like everyone else.
And then, hello, Siri bot.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yep, that's the new bot to stop
Oh, that
stupidity.
sounds better.
That's a lot better. I'm at 10. Are you still louder or softer than me?
Hold on now. I have
Now
to hear.
holding. Audio check. Audio, audio, audio.
Bring me up a smidgen too, because
All right.
it's pleasant. Like there's no stringing,
All right. How
struggling,
about that?
no struggling to hear.
There's always struggle. And hello,
Oh my God, that's
Twilight.
so much better.
That is so
Hold
much
on,
better. No, holding,
you
holding,
got to talk.
holding. Oh my God, I'm holding. What am I holding? Am I holding something dangerous? Is it
Oh,
something soft and fluffy? Is it
hold on.
squishy? I
I
peeked
need to
there a
mute.
second.
Hold on.
Now
That's okay.
holding.
But I don't, it doesn't sound bad.
All right, we're just gonna run with this because I'm not playing audio technician at the moment. My day has been yeah.
Okay, yeah.
No.
Okay, cool.
So
We're good.
yes,
I'll just
hi
mute you on this
everybody.
one.
It's been a while.
Hello.
It's been a long while. Sorry, go ahead, Serena.
Been a long time. I want your avatar to stand out. Sorry, anyway. Hi, hi, Twilight. Hi, Orim. Hi,
Yes.
everybody.
Oh, that was a couple of the things I worked on last time. So and now Streamlabs, which I thought was well, no, I can't fix that. Is going to shout out every information every so often.
Oh, cool.
Yep.
Very cool. Very cool.
As I take a sip of
Ah,
tea, my
so
avatar
Orim.
bugged out. Yes. Hello. Hi.
That's okay. I rubbed my eye before, and I saw my avatar just go ah. Um. How was your week?
Well, let's see here. What week is this? Hold up a second. I'm pulling up a calendar. Okay, so this is that. All right, so last week was the first week back to work from my week vacation before that. So I was off the week for 4th of July. So that was nice.
Oh,
Absolutely did jack indoor squat, completely screwed up my eating habits, completely screwed up my sleeping schedule, and the fact that I had to go back to work put such a negative taste in my mouth. I actually got physically sick for a little bit. But other than that, I was peachy keen. The
oh.
weekend was productive and fun. Um,
Mm.
trying to think what else. Got stuff done today and yesterday. Both me and the significant other finally went around the house and did like a air quotes spring cleaning that was been past due for a long while. Just
Okay.
because of depression and other such things, we kind of gotten a little lax of our cleaning habits. So we kind of just went, scrotum to the structure. I was trying to find
Okay.
another way to say balls to the wall, but that didn't work either. So yeah, and we just did a whole bunch of cleaning, and I finally did a deep vacuuming of the house to the point where I clogged the vacuum cleaner.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I know. I
No, you
done
have
screwed it.
pets.
I know that's the funny part. It just goes to show, like, it's not that it was horrible. It's just when you don't do a weekly cleaning, just because if you're in a funk, it kind of just messes with a whole bunch of stuff.
Build.
And well, yeah. So a lot of
Oh
stuff
my
was
goodness.
done. A lot of stuff was put in proper places. We would just come home, throw it on whatever counter surface was available until there's no more counter surface available. So
Mm.
I don't know what put both of us into that funk either, but we finally got, at least I feel like I've gotten out of it with, especially with the cleaning, like clean house, clean mind kind of vibe.
I like that. Like I always feel good after cleaning, and
Mm-hmm.
I think it's just knowing that it's clean and you come in later and you can still enjoy that for a bit.
Exactly. So, Serena, we're
Yeah.
gonna focus in on you for a hot second. How has been your week? Because I've gotten some of your text
Okay.
and phone calls. So,
All right. So, hello everyone. I am still alive. and and it's been a little touch and go. So, I think I told
Explain what
everyone
happened.
last
Yeah.
time about being stung by, I believe it was called an Asian beetle ant,
Was that
right?
on the
I
last
mentioned that
show?
last show, or the one before that, maybe.
Because we haven't had a show in so long, like Twitch has dropped all of our previous stuff. It holds it for about a week. So I thought the stinging thing happened more recently, at least the first one, because there is a second one, right?
Yeah, the second one happened 2 days ago.
What was the first stinging?
uh, so I was in the hospital June 18th.
Okay, so not to date the show or anything. Okay, yeah, I think we've had a show since then, so more than likely.
Yeah, that's what
So
I
yeah,
thought. As I
okay,
mentioned about like the EpiPens and all the other stuff. So I got stung again by something. I don't think it's an Asian ant beetle because the way that it developed over time was different. I at first thought it was a mosquito bite, and the problem that I have is this time I didn't see anything. I didn't see anything like crawling away, flying away, or nothing. So I thought maybe it was a mosquito because you don't always see those little bastards. Um, but yeah, on my other arm, bit. It started off looking like a mosquito bite, then it just got worse and splotchy red all over, and then swelling and swelled until it was an unpleasant shape. Took 4 Benadryls, wrapped it up with some kind of mixture of lemon balm and baking soda, which is supposed to pull venom of a sting out. And
okay.
yeah, today woke up and it's like 90% reduced in swellingness. Itches like a mofo. Still red. Yeah, that's about it. But I survived it, and I didn't need to use the pen.
Well, that's good. So yeah, that's let's see here. Yeah, I gotta get back in the habit of this. So yeah, so with the EpiPen, I think because I found it funny, like you asked me for help with it because I haven't explained how to use it, but not when to use it.
I know, right? I even like when it was prescribed to me at the hospital, I asked the nurse. I was like, okay, so out of curiosity, or not even the nurse, I'm sorry, the doctor. I was like, out of curiosity, when do you use it? Because in my situation, the first time, it was 45 minutes from sting to hives, an additional 30 minutes to an hour to the or while waiting in the hospital before I received treatment, which was a whole lot of Benadryl, a steroid, and an anti-nausea medication.
Okay,
And like not even 15 minutes after, because all of it was or like shot base given. My
right.
eyes are twitching, man. But anyway, within like the 15 minutes, everything started decreasing, and then I was on a steroid pack. So it's like, okay, so like I felt lightheaded. I felt like conversations were hard to hold, like not worth the effort. But I could breathe, and I shallow breathe, and I think that's the other issue.
Okay.
So I was like, when I asked the doctor, I was like, when do I use this? Because she goes, well, usually if you're feeling like your throat is tightening up and
Mm-hmm.
you're breaking out in hives, and the paper or the
Instruction
pharmacist will
booklet.
tell you how to use it. No, the pharmacist.
Oh,
I laugh.
see, that's annoying because working. Okay, so I'm gonna jump in for a quick second because the
Yeah,
annoying
go
part of
for it.
this is your doctor is supposed to tell you these things. That's what they're there for. They're giving you the medication. They're supposed to tell you what the medication is, what it's supposed to do to you. Now, if you have any questions about side effects or possible interactions, then okay, that's the pharmacist's job because they have your list theoretically. But it's your doctor's job to let you know what you're getting and how to use it. Not just go, oh, go to the pharmacist, they'll tell you everything. I mean, granted, the pharmacist will have the information, and at least for the survey of one, which is myself,
Yeah.
a 4 out of 5 times the doctor don't know their A from their E. And
Yeah.
the amount of stupidity that has to be corrected just, annoyance. But anyway, uh,
But
so,
personally, I when I told you about it, you gave me a better list, like,
oh yeah,
and it made sense.
well, for the record, I'm not a pharmacist, I'm a technician. So I'm not
Right.
supposed to give recommendations or tell you how to do it. But I've heard the pharmacist so many years repeat themselves because the same, not the same person, but the same medication is given out. So you kind of have to give the spiel to the same person. This is what it does.
Yeah.
This is what you don't do. Don't drink with this. All this other stuff. So it's like it's ingrained in my skull. certain things. So it's like if someone asks me, it's like, okay, I could quip off with that. So, but again, too, it's not a doctor, not a medical professional in that sense. So anything I say, follow up with a doctor or whatnot.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
Well,
what else has been
uh,
going on other than those being the highlights?
yeah, right. Um, well, outside of a fear of all bugs now, and I already had one, so it's like
It's double down
sad.
on it now.
It is. It's like affirmation to the sphere, affirmation. But yeah, so outside of that, I mean, just oh, my children, husband, and I, and then hopefully my sister, if she actually wants to. She sounds
Huh?
interested in it. We are going to start taking a game that we were doing in a role playing kind of like it's like D&D, but it's called Masters and or oh crap, Mutants and Masterminds. It's a type of role playing style with its own mechanics, so different than D&T. And we were playing that, and we're real big fans of My Hero Academia, so we all kind of created our own little characters. And we've been really like last summer we started up the game, and since summer is in full swing, we normally bring it back. We haven't yet. But we thought to make it more fun for the summer, we're going to LARP it instead.
Oh
And
God.
so I have to look up LARPing rules, and I haven't had a chance to do that yet because, stung by a bee and other,
The
not
outside is
by a
scary.
bee. Yeah, that doesn't help.
Oh
But I need to look
God.
up like aspects in LARPing and kind of
Okay.
just move the concept over. But that's
It
something new.
shouldn't be that hard. Looking at the webpage right now, Mutants and Masterminds, seems to be like just a different system, if you will. So like D&D is like a
Yeah,
D20 system, so something. Now
like
LARPing, on the
kind
other hand, all right. So I
of
hope
on
you
the
have a lot of
ground.
foam stuff, and then you're gonna
I
have
don't.
to have like either an honor system or a individual
Oh God,
playing
that's
the
gonna be fun.
DM. I know, right?
Oh, I am DM,
Okay.
so that's
Okay,
yeah.
because I'm
So
about to
that's
say too, for LARPing wise, if I may be a little bit bold,
I sure.
you don't do well with role play. You don't mind playing a game, but you don't, at least as far as I've seen, you may have changed. I don't see you getting into
I've
the character
changed.
and actually role playing the character.
Well, see, I don't know. I'm very intrigued in trying, but
Yeah,
I
fair
have
enough.
changed a lot. Like the current game, you've heard our show or when we were doing the D&D sessions live, at least for a little bit. You used to be a regular. I
Yeah,
really
I've
get
been
into the
sidetracked, sorry.
character. No, it's cool. I get it. Life happens. Believe me, I know. But I really got into Nick's character, and this is the first time that I've actually really was into a character I created. And yeah, no, so that opened up like this whole realm of like, ooh, I wonder. Like we got to the point too, we even told the boys, although I don't feel like they've done it really, to create one item that's tangible that you can hold for the LARPing. And I have one of my sons asking for me to create his sweat whip, and it's a item he
Time out. A
created where
what?
a sweat whip.
Okay, please elaborate because I'm more sure that's not what I'm thinking about.
I
And I
hope
think you're
not.
talking about the other show. So I've learned a thing. If I do this properly, this should work.
Okay, so you know
Ha!
how
Go ahead.
with for those who watch My Hero Academia, how Asawa I butcher names, I apologize,
It's
but
okay.
the teacher where he has that whip that he can use and I can't remember how he manipulates it, but he manipulates it in a certain fashion where he can like shoot it for quite some distance and tangle people up with it the way he maneuvers it.
Okay, are you talking about the teacher with the eye thing that has the
Yes.
cowl or the? Okay, all right.
He has
So
that whip
it,
thing.
yeah,
The, it,
it's a support item. Yeah, I'm more sure there's some lore
correct.
into the exactal part of it.
So one of my kids made up a theory based on that, which is what he named the sweat whip. And
Sweat.
it
S
works in the
W E
same
E T. No, sweet. S W
S
E A T. I can't
yes,
spell.
yeah, like you're sweating, you're perspiring. So
Gotcha.
his character is a fire-based character, kind of to me on a personal. He took a lot from Bakugo, but his sweat kind of works with his explosion. So kind of.
Right.
Um, and one
Heavily
of the things
inspired.
yes, exactly. So he came up with the sweat whip concept where he wears it around his forehead um, and it comes down, and he can extend it up to a certain distance to attack. And at the end, if he flicks it with his sweat, he can make an explosion.
Interesting.
Yeah, so we rolled with it. I said it sounded cool. It sounded, and
Okay.
he was able to explain the mechanics of it. I was like, okay, this makes sense. We'll roll with it. So that was one of the things he wanted to see if either I or our mother could crochet him something that would kind of replicate what he would. I was like, it's pretty cool. It hasn't been put
All
into
right.
the works yet. But I'm like, dude, this is awesome. He
I,
was the
I'm
only one. Yeah.
I'll say I'm a big pusher of the rule of cool. We call it mechanic, where okay, your character might not be able to do that, but if you can make it sound just cool enough, I'm like, yeah, I'm down. Let's roll. Let's see how this goes.
See, that's how I try to do it because especially if you can explain it. Because if you can explain it and it's logical, then I can be like, okay, like I know how to implement this further
Oh yeah,
and see how it goes.
it can't be one
And
of
I'm
those just instant like I win kind of things. It has to be something that makes sense.
Oh, yeah, of course. Of course. And, yeah, and his whole logic too, like, it's supposed to be super long, so obviously we're modifying it to fit
Oh
in
yeah.
the LARP concept, but it's supposed to wrap around his, I think it was his neck, chest, but focuses where he tied it was something like he had it wrapped around all the spots that he knew, a person would sweat a lot from.
So
So,
forehead, armpits, groin.
well, he didn't mention groin, he
Okay,
is younger,
I
so
know that
he
I
left
understand.
that.
I'm just it's just where my brain went. You know.
But those are true. So when he was able to put that kinda logic in and the material kind of absorbs it, but it's this whole thing, and I was like, "You know what? We'll roll with it." Like, I like the creativity behind it and the way he tried to take a logical perspective on the functionality and how it would work. So I was like, "We'll do it. Sounds cool."
Okay. But no, that sounds fun. I've never done LARPing myself. Actually, I was having a
Mm.
conversation with somebody. It's like I'm forever DM. I think I could count the how many times that I've played an actual character PC versus DMing. I think I count how many times I played a character in my hand. Like it's less than five. Wow, words are hard. Less than 5 times.
I see that's the thing though, Orem. Let's look at something for a second.
Oh, this should be
It's
interesting. What are
not
we looking
for
at?
lack of opportunity, is it?
Um, partially not. I mean, I understand that individuals have reached out to me, and I've kind of like, and as of late, I've kind of shied away from it just because of just time constraints and all that other stuff. But yeah, I did have other opportunities where I could. It just I would felt bad because I didn't want to start something and then realize I'm gonna have to leave in the middle of it or whatnot. So that's just on me. But previous to those opportunities, forever DM.
Well, yeah, I can see that. That's why, to be quite honest with you,
Yes.
especially since you kind of stopped playing D&D, Marcus expressed the fact that he misses playing or role playing, which is why I took up trying to do it. And I've always kind of wanted to do it. And let me tell you,
What?
I enjoy it and I'm not horrible at it. Like,
Okay, because the
and
last time I seen you anytime like that, and I did a shout out by way to the what was it called again? So you start in a tavern. That's one of the things
yeah,
I've learned in the past while, so I know how to do shout outs now. So now anyone watching this could actually see the link and go over there. Um,
cool.
but yeah, but I've
Oh,
been
I see
yeah, I
it.
know. I've learned stuff. So there's also another thing I will get to later and after with this. Oh, excuse me. Was when I've watched you, you were very timid, very quiet, and a lot of your character versus I. So it's sort of a third person view versus the first person
I
view, if
like
you will.
Nick's blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
Well, that's because I don't know because there's sometimes when I do and I think I'm also trying to hear off of how other people are referring to
Oh,
it.
yeah.
So so I kind of follow that, and I think because there's sometimes I would slip into the I part, and I'll be
Yeah.
the only one doing it, and I have social anxiety, so I'm hyper conscious of that. So
No, I
that's why you'll
understand.
hear me refer to Nyx as Nyx because it seems
Gotcha.
socially acceptable to do that.
Yeah. Because I know whenever I role play, I try to, for me at least, because being the humongous extrovert or extrovert, because I'm kind of now more of an introvert and I need to go back to extrovert, but that's a whole nother story. Um, I would jump
It's
into character quite easy, and like if I've had people like you do this too well. And it's like, well, I mean, I'm good at role playing. I'm good at pulling stuff out of my back end for we call it scenarios and whatnot. And I had one person go, you would make a great politician. How well you lie, and I think I was slightly offended by that.
Well, I mean, so that just goes to show how quickly you can adapt it to a character, which is
True.
great. And I wish you would role play with us
We'll see how
because I
time
missed
constraints
it.
go
Because
into it.
yeah, I know, but yeah, because my affinity to D&D and role playing actually starts pretty much with you.
Well, yeah,
So just
we've
even as
role
a
played
refresher.
and whatnot for years now. Back when we were kids, I would like to see
Yeah,
maybe getting away from D&D. Not nothing's wrong with it, but there's so many other.
LARP.
I'm sorry.
I said LARPing. See, now you got to
Well,
move here for another reason.
oy. Other than LARPing, there's
All
other
right.
mechanics, other systems, other properties, universes that do with. Like I throw this out there to everybody. I would love to throw down a My Little Pony RPG game because that game is so well made in the fact of the system is very easy to teach young ones, but it's also got a bit of depth to it where okay, like okay, you could My Little Pony, that's for little kids and whatnot. I mean, okay, you could do that, but there's other things out there as well. Like the significant other has been going Kickstarter crazy. She's got one where you're actual dogs in RPG stuff, so you got like a dog fighter, dog mage. There's the Girl Scout one she has that she wants to do, where you're all Girl Scouts trying to tackle problems. So I am a very big pusher of like I like the new mechanics, I like to try new stuff, and it's just a matter of what do you call it? Yes,
I'm sorry, I was just thinking. We told you about the Call of Cthulhu.
yeah, the Eldritch Horror Call of Cthulhu Mythos one. That one's not too bad. The only issue I had with it is the conflict resolution mechanic seemed wonky to me.
I think they did something to improve it. I
I have
Marcus
to
was
look
just
into it.
on it. He's about to start a campaign under with that actually.
What days and times?
I think he's thinking a Saturday night,
Hmm,
starting at like 9 our time.
which would
You know the
be
one
yeah.
that I normally yeah, so it would be taking place or is it hold on.
We could talk about
Mar-
that later on because we could.
okay,
I
yeah,
might take a look into that and see because that might be
sorry.
something too. But here's the other thing I wanted to get into if you got a second
Go for it.
because I'm just gonna do a little plugging and whatnot. I've started my solo streaming career.
Your solo streaming career? What is that? Your whole oh, are you talking about the Orim plays?
Yes, I.
Well, you just worded that weird in all fairness.
Well, you said the way you sounded, it was like it felt like it was a prompted response. Like, okay, I gotta say it this way, and you forced it.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I was just a little confused. I thought you were doing something else that I didn't know about.
Oh no, no.
I thought I saw my email saying that Orem was on, and I'm like,
So
"Huh,
So
is this
the
old?"
week I was off on vacation, the significant other girlfriend basically said you should just do it already. You know, you got the time and all that stuff. And I've been practicing. I've been looking stuff up. I've been tweaking and all this other stuff for what years now? I try to think.
Yeah.
And just finally, it's like, okay, I've got the time right now. She's working, so I'm kind of just home alone. Let's just pull the bullet. Pull the bullet. Pull the trigger. just let's
Pull
pull the trigger. Throw the bullet. Whatever. I don't care.
fetch.
Yeah, yes, let's shoot the bullet and go fetch afterwards. And I just started doing it, and it's interesting because she's always said I should probably stream just because I am a humongous goofball. I'm already talking to myself and being a sarcastic nut when playing games anyway. I might as well do it and see if anyone else enjoys.
Well, good, because that's what I'm doing my own thing too, and it feels good when you do it. So I'm proud of you, Orem. Keep it up
Yay. It only
and
took
plug
me,
in
what,
yourself.
2, 3 years?
Yeah, well, at least you got there. Plug yourself, which sounds weird. Oh,
Yeah, let's skip that, by the
super
way.
weird now.
Yeah.
What?
Um, okay. So, other than that, and then what was your thing that you're doing, your solo thing as well?
So my solo thing, which to be quite honest, I'm in the process of revamping again because I keep have there's something that I feel like drawn to do, but for many reasons I talk myself out of it. And as of lately, I kind of put my middle finger up to the, you know, issue. And I'm just in the process of getting some things fixed up so to come back differently with it. But my thing is a Facebook based page made it through, normalizing the abnormal. And what my whole thing is kind of educating the world about psychology, and I'm going to take it to a very private thing to show that, you're not the only one going through stuff, and I'm going to share personal stories with me and situations, give advice for those who may want to hear it, like it or whatnot. But yeah, kind of show that it's okay to be abnormal. It's okay to be someone with issues, but we can work on it and make it a okay thing.
There you go. No, I know that's been one of your passion projects, and there's nothing wrong with constantly revamping, always evolve, always, learn from other things, emulate, and do better.
Yeah, because I was in this rut where I did a couple of videos because again I wanted to be video based. That seems
Right.
to be the thing now. But I'm not one to show my true person. So I'm actually using another character made through animes for it. So
Oh,
I'm
cool.
hoping maybe that'll inspire me a little bit more. But yeah, I'm going to just take it personal. I'm not going to worry about academic standards. I'm not going to worry about clinical standards because I'm neither licensed nor teaching and doing this. I'm just going to be raw on me.
Will you be raw? That's good.
Shut up.
Don't tell me to shut up, meanie butt.
Hey, if you're plugging mine in, which by the way I appreciate, also do Orem plays.
But yeah, I'll get to that later. Don't worry.
Okay.
And
Okay,
then I'll
good. Thank you.
probably put these links in as well when we upload this to YouTube as well.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
All right. So, Serena, what are we doing today, by the way?
So, because Serena, bugs like to eat her apparently. Now I'm speaking as not only a third person, but including myself in that one. Hilarious.
Alongside the royal we,
Wait, what?
the royal we, as
Oh,
in we the country, we the people, the royal one.
got it. So, with that, yeah. So
Confused the hell out
personality
of you.
test. I did. It doesn't take much right now. I have Benadryl
Oh,
in my system and other stuff, so I'm feeling good and kind of sleepy.
okay.
Which is why that's where I was going. We had something else planned, but I couldn't, do my
Didn't
part of
pan
it. So
out.
tonight, personality. Yeah,
It's all
yeah, I
right.
didn't pay.
You don't have to blame yourself.
Well, it's not necessarily blaming myself. It's also factual data. Like I don't say that I've done anything wrong because I didn't say, "Come, buggy, make this hurt." So, yeah, we're good.
Okay. But yeah, so personality test.
And I'm on the left.
You are on the
Tell
left.
me to
Thank you.
remind.
I did post a link. So we've got three of them lined up. We'll see how time constraints and how people's staminas hold up. But I did post a link to the first one, so you're welcome to take that along to us as we do. So let's bounce over to that because I had to set up.
Oh, in fact, that'd be
Yes.
awesome. If you're listening in, come or use the linky dinky and, see what you get and then share your results with us. It'd be kind of cool.
Okay.
I mean,
All
of
right. So
course, if you want.
let's swap over. Boop. All right. And I do have some nice music going as well. I don't think you're going to be able to hear it.
Well, hold on, because let me check the sounds on all that if you don't
Okay.
mind.
Yeah, go for it.
But keep on talking because that's going to be part of the issue.
Okay, because I've got the music set low. We've rebalanced, and I'll save settings later. But yeah, so I do have it coded on the stream. So Serena's on the left. We'll be doing her question and answers here. I'm on the right. Play along with this as well. Post your results if you want to. But yeah, how's the
Sounds
music
good.
level? Sounds good? Fantastic.
Yep.
Because I want it nice and neat, and I yanked this from the track that we've done before. Should be royalty free, should be copyright free until they change their mind, because nothing's ever set in stone.
Yep.
All right, so the
Uh,
first one we're gonna do is the. Do you want to read this, or do you want me to read it out?
like the title or the first question?
I can read the questions if you want to read the title.
All right. So the I just saw in the thing you have Serena and Orim listed.
Oh yeah,
All
it's
right. So
easy
it
for
says
them, but it doesn't show on my side.
oh, that makes sense. So I'm going to be reading off that screen. So keep the delay in mind. The Type Finder personality test. Beyond Briggs Myers, 16 types. Find your true strengths. So I questioned the Beyond
Brig
Briggs
Myers.
Myers.
Okay, I think that's the only one
Although
I
Briggs
did not
Myers
find.
is cited.
Oh,
Well,
is it?
that's because it's a little dated. Not well. See, now I'm questioning that. I think it all depends on the realm of psychology generally,
which is your
well,
realm because it's definitely not mine.
but inside the realm, there's different realms.
True. But I do have it nice and neat, so everything should look good. So let's go to the first question. Now, let's see here. Here we go.
Oh, this
Serena.
is where he ends upon it. Yes.
Okay. To take this personality, mark down the answers based on how well each statement describes you. For each pair, choose a phrase that describes you. So there's the middle ground, and then the I am often disorganized or I keep myself organized. Let's just do a. How do you want to do this? Do you want to do a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 system to make it easier? Or
Yeah.
okay. So a 1 would be the
5
least. I'm often disorganized, and a 5 is I keep myself organized.
Yeah, but if you read down, the questions are going to get more difficult. So what we're going to do is
So
just
we
1
just
through 5.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I was saying.
Okay. All right. I'm often disorganized or I keep. Yeah, that's going to be a 2.
You're a 2, so you're often disorganized. See, I'm
Yes.
more of a 4 myself.
So mark your 4.
Okay, I'm usually like a 4.5, but yeah, because I'm
Four
not 100% organized because there are small little pockets of my life that are completely utterly disorganized.
Yeah.
Okay, I make decisions with my head. I make decisions with my heart.
4.
4. I am a 2 on there.
We swapped.
I was about to say I want to as well keep track of like how often do we swap as well, because I'm a very logical person. I know you're very emotional. Can you see the mouse on those
Yeah.
screens, by the way? Yes, you can. Okay, good.
Yes. So the other interesting thing too is what do you call it?
Mhm.
Not only is it does demonstrate a logical versus emotional concept, it also see how not only are we opposites of each other, but we're not extreme opposites.
Oh no, I think if anything, we complement each other beautifully.
Mm-hmm.
As I chew on some candy, I like to try to innovate. I like to use trusted methods.
2.
So you're always trying something new.
I try to, yeah.
I am in the middle on that one.
Wait. See, I honestly would have thought you went with a 4 on that one.
Really?
I mean, look at our format. When certain things break from the norm, you worry.
I
You
don't think
fear.
that's part of this question. This is either I like to try to innovate, which means make something new or whatnot, versus seeing what someone else has done and copy them. I'm kind of in the middle because if I see something that works that someone else is doing, why do I have to reinvent the wheel? Versus, okay, I see something that works. Can I fiddle with it and make it a little bit better? Okay. So I feel like I'm in that middle ground.
So here's another perspective, real quick.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. I like to try to innovate. That means you want to create something new all the time. You're always thinking of new things, new ways to do stuff. It's not
Mm-hmm.
just talking about like tangible items. I'd like to use trusted methods. I don't want to try something like, you know, let's say you were a coffee maker and I tell you, well, I learned that you sprinkle a little bit of salt in your coffee. It's supposed to enhance the flavors. And you won't try it because you're used to what you want and you won't switch from it. That's what that's actually indicating.
Well, yeah, that's again, I still think I'm in the right spot with middle ground. Like there's sometimes I will, sometimes I won't. It just depends on what I'm liking.
Okay. All right. Next one.
I keep my thoughts to myself. I speak up.
Middle.
Oh,
Or,
I was about to say 1. I was hovering over it like a smartass.
well, no, I think so. In all truth, it's more of a 2 now. I'm trying to improve.
Okay, so you want to do a 2 instead of a 3?
Yes,
Or
I
you
have.
okay? You have what?
I have faith in the fact that I'm doing well with trying to speak up. I think when it comes to communicating between you and I say more stuff than normal. So
True. Granted, you've opened up more too. For me, I do a 4. I know I speak up a little too much sometimes, and I should keep my thoughts to myself. But also, a lot of it is like I think people should have to hear something, especially if it's super important. But again, too, the importance is based on whether I think it's important or not versus the thing. So it's kind of so.
makes sense.
All right. I seek attention from others. I avoid attention from others.
I have to say, what do you think first? I already have my answer though.
Uh, Type your answer in chat. I'm not going to look at it. I'm going to look away because I don't
All right, hold
want you
on.
changing it.
All right.
And I'm
It
not
is
looking at it.
type.
You probably see my character's head twitching.
It's all good. I twitch all the time.
All
I
right.
won't take it personally.
I'm going to say you are a 3.
Yep.
Because I was about to say, it would be weird otherwise, but the fact of like, okay, I avoid attention from others. Hello, Twitch.
Exactly. There's a
I would
level. There's
say,
a.
oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I'm sorry. There's an extreme balance again. Social anxiety. That is a
Yeah.
bitch.
I'd say I'm probably a 4, 4.5. You know what? No, let's be open and honest. 5. I'm an attention whore.
Thank you for being honest. But you're picking I avoid, by the way.
Other way, other way. Thank you. No, I
There you
am
go.
an attention whore. I That is something I've learned. I know it's something that gets me in trouble sometimes. Um,
Mm.
so yeah, and then just that weird validation of someone seeing you and responding or something like that. Um,
Affirming you.
well, not affirming, but just like, for lack of a better term, if you're in someone's chat and you say something and then the streamer says it out loud, "Oh, hey, so and so," or "How you doing," or something like that. There's that little bit of dopamine drugged in the back of the brain, and I like that a lot. That's the other thing too. Is like I've been a very big consumer of like Twitch and other social media stuff, and it's just I like being seen by senpai. uh, Next
uh,
one before I make a bigger goof of myself. I look for
you're
ways to
good.
help others. I look for ways to achieve my own goals.
Mm. No, it's not middle. That's for sure. I just don't know how far to the right I need to take it.
Oh, to achieve your own goals. So it's
Hmm.
either you do it in a somewhat more, or you do a lot.
I do a lot, so I guess 5.
Okay.
Because I have a hard time asking for help.
Okay. I don't mind asking for help. If anything, sometimes I offer help to people that really like. I'm spreading myself too thin.
Mm. I can see that.
Yeah, and the funny part too is that again, watching a whole bunch of YouTubers and whatnot. I've been watching one.
Oh,
Yes.
misread that. I look for ways to help others. I look for ways to achieve my. I'm a 1. I misread that. I thought it says look to for ways for others to help.
Oh, okay. So basically, you're putting others' help before your own help.
Yes.
I was wondering why you did that. I mean, if you were going to the 5, then fantastic. That's improvement. But no, okay, that makes more sense.
No. Yeah.
But
Okay.
yeah, like I was saying, I was watching one tuber, and I watched them speed run becoming a tuber. Like,
What do you mean
it,
speed?
okay, so usually it takes a while to especially when you're starting from scratch or making your own stuff, um, to get the model working, get your channel set up, get background music and everything else. This
Yeah.
individual, I'm not going to name names because I would love to show them or clip this and show them later. Got, I think, affiliate in 2 weeks, which is basically stream for X amount of time and having X amount of followers and all this other stuff. And I'm just sitting here watching them, watching their VODs, watching them chatting with them. I'm like, slow down, calm down. This is not a speed game. Like, no, they just rushed through it. They got their own model. They got it rigged up and working in like less than 3 days, I think. And I'm just in awe.
Impressed.
It's beyond impressive, honestly. Because this is a pre-made model here that both me and you are using. Well, mine's pre-made.
Yeah.
Yours is like a cookie cutter one, where it's just here's all the parts, put together what you want. You're a Mrs. Potato Head.
Damn right.
No, it just clicked in because you had the base and we added all the extra. Okay.
I'm all
Uh,
about that base.
all about the starch. All right. I start conversations. I let others start conversations.
4.
Okay, I'm on the opposite of a 2 there. And that goes back to your social anxiety.
Yup.
All right. I like ideas that are easy to understand. I like ideas that are complex.
4.
Okay. I like 3 because some days I just have smooth brain, so nothing works. No, seriously. Like, there's a game I'm playing called The Farmer Was Replaced, and it's a game that teaches you like somewhat how to code. I'm having the hardest time wrapping my brain around it.
Don't even get me started with that. I was
With
trying to
coding?
do something. Well, no, because that's even worse. If it's not HTML, I don't know it. But the whole manipulating shapes and stuff, I was pretty good at some point. I tried to make a model like a couple of months ago, and yeah, I was being walked through the highest level, or not the highest, but the newest level of or new whatever edition of Photoshop,
Oh,
and
ugh.
I couldn't, or not Photoshop. Oh crap, Paint Shop Pro.
Okay.
Yeah, the one that you could do like animation in it now. So I
Oh
was
yeah, I've
trying
been
to follow.
talking to me about that.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that was rough. That made me like have a new respect for telling mom stuff when she doesn't understand something.
Well, if you ever need help with it, I'm not familiar with that program, but with like art editing and stuff like that, I can't like create art. But if you give me 16 pictures and tell me to make something of that together that looks decent, I could do that.
I have to test that theory. We'll have to test that.
I feel the pain of others. I am not easily affected by others' sad stories.
I won.
All right, I am definitely a 5. And the reason mine is I work in retail. I've heard every flipping sob story from every flipping individually sad person. I'm like, nope, nope. Let's start with no and work from there.
All in all truth, Orem, I definitely see that 100% in the work field. But I thank you
Outside,
for
okay, I
having.
could do a 4 because I do
Yeah.
have some empathy. I do have concerns and whatnot. You're better
Yeah.
at it picking up
Especially
than
with
I am.
like, oh yeah, no, I no denial there.
Let's see here. I value my social status. I value my privacy.
5.
Same. As much as I like sharing stuff,
We
sharing
match.
stories. I know it's one of the few ones we do match on.
Yeah,
I
there's
just,
certain levels.
yeah.
There.
The significant other jokes around and says when we when we get older, air quotes. I just she wants she could see me sitting on the front porch in a rocking chair, screaming at people to get off my lawn until I build a freaking moat around it. Honestly, ideally I would love to move to an island. I just want fiber there though, so that's not gonna work.
Yeah.
Because I like my internet more than I like my privacy, which is sad. Oh, this should be a good one. I put my needs first. I put others' needs ahead of my own. Sorry, I already clicked. I apologize.
I didn't see a click. I did see a click. Well, you answered probably correctly.
I mean, yeah.
uh, I mean, the 5.
You put others. Yeah, you are definitely a very giving to the point of being detrimental.
Yeah.
I'm definitely a 2 on that one. I don't mind
Mm.
helping others, but yeah, I always come first. That's a sentence that should never be taken out of context. Shut up. Um, I follow a plan. I act on impulse.
1.
Um, I'm a 2 on that. I feel
See,
like I
and
should
here's my logic.
go for it. All right.
So so okay,
Ooh,
between
excuse me.
those two options,
Yes.
and only those two options,
Yes.
which, by the way, one of the reasons some of these tests are hard to do. Um, Following a plan versus impulsive. If I'm explained how to do something, I'm gonna do it the way that I was explained to do it, unless I've been at it for a while and I can, you know,
Improvise.
figure out a different. Yeah, but again, there's some kind of like thought process, so it's not really impulsive. So I feel like I'm more of a 1. But in the event that there's no plan there, I guess it would be 3. So I'm not sure how to answer that.
Well, in all fairness, I think it's more in the general sense versus here's a set of instructions to make a table and you end up with a chair. You know,
Well,
exactly.
because
So,
look at the situation with the seizures. Like when I was in school, there was a classmate of mine who had a seizure, and
okay.
we always, are taught that you get 911, clear the area because, and again, I was a psychology major, and that could be why. But either
Hmm.
way, that's not the point. But you're supposed to clear the area so they don't bang into themselves, into anything,
Yeah,
get hurt. And there was so much bystander effect going on. And I was the one who actually jumped in and started, suggesting what people should do.
that's not
And
impulse. That's just what you call that's being considerate, and you're following the plan of what's supposed to be done.
okay,
So I see where you're coming from on that, but no, that's not impulse. That's just being a decent human being.
probably instinct too. I
Yes,
think
there
that's
you go.
more instinct. Okay, we're good. Then yeah, I'll take that answer.
Okay. Yeah, because I like following plans, I like having a good structure, but I am flexible enough to go with the flow of a change, if you will. But I definitely prefer a plan over just being completely random. All right, so I'm always prepared. I am often unprepared.
3.
3, okay. I'm more of a 2. I'm kind of like the Boy Scout that never was a Boy Scout. Like, I want to have everything prepped, ready, set in, having 3 backup plans, and all the stuff ready for those plans.
So the messed up part is I try. Like for all intensive purposes, I give it a lot of effort. I just feel that way. So I feel like it's unjustified to say that I'm often unprepared,
Well,
you
you're
know?
prepared. You're just not prepared for the other 99% of BS that's going to happen to you.
See, I'm trying to follow that fucking plan, man.
I wish
It
you
makes
luck.
sense now. Keep going.
All right. So the next one is I make sure everyone is taken care of. I look out for myself.
1. I
Yeah.
feel like I've been asked this
Temperamental.
before.
I think I'm a good balance because if I'm in work environments, actually, hold up. I'll make that a 4. I do, again, always take care of yourself before taking care of others. Like you've told me, Serena, you cannot pour from an empty cup.
You're the fucking one who told me that.
Well,
That
you
was your
reminded me
line.
a
You
couple of
freaking
times.
used me. Yes, I reminded you, but you're the one who told me it first.
But it sounds like something that you would say. It sounds very inspirational and deep and everything else. And Orm's not like that.
Imagine that. Yes, you are, you butthead. At least you.
All right. But yes, the whole can't pour from empty cup. Take care of yourself before taking care of others. Serena needs to learn that. Yada yada.
I know.
Hey now. I work first, play later. I play first, work later.
See, I want to say number 1,
But
but I feel like, you know, I have an extreme aspect to my personality, and I'm wanting to say 2 just to kind of offset that extreme.
so you want a 2 then?
So here's the thing, Aura. I'm going to need your help because as I have put together my own tests like this before and used these multiple times, I know how to
Right.
manipulate them. And the problem is I already know I got BPD, so I don't need this telling me that. And I know it's not going to, but um I try very hard to like the things that I want. And here's an example. Like I think I also talked about this on one of our previous episodes or shows or
Yeah.
whatever you call these.
Same difference.
Anyway, um that I got to do like steam mop.
Yes.
Well, that day it was also yeah, there was this day I got the steam mop, the day I gave 6 of our 9 dogs a bath, and the day I got stung by the bug
Okay.
the first time. So, oh, that's right. That's so sad because I was delayed on using it. I waited until I was done with what I had already planned because the
Yes.
steam mop wasn't supposed to be there till later in the week. And so I didn't want to go and like open it and get excited and start using it to clean stuff. I was like, let me finish what I planned for the day, which was washing the dogs. And then I opened it. Like I waited to open something to do more work. Like I think I work first and play later in every concept of that.
Okay. So why you? So that story is just to justify that you did a 2 instead of a 1.
That's more of a 1 instead of a 2.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So are we picking 1 then?
Keep me honest, Storm. Which one do you think?
You definitely put a lot of work beforehand, but there's some days where you just say fudge it all and you just have to take care of yourself. So I would definitely say a 2.
Okay, we'll do that then. Thank you.
Yeah, and that's my same mentality too. Is the fact of I want to get everything done out of the way. This way, then I have more time to play.
Exactly.
Okay, we're at step 1 of 8 finished. Let's go on to the next one.
Got this.
I don't want to see my previous results because I did a test on this. Okay, so inaccurate, neutral, accurate. Okay, same thing. 1 through 5 again. I have a lot of energy.
2.
Okay.
I can sleep right now.
A nap does sound amazing, and there's been times where I've just like, but I feel like I've more of a, oh, how's everyone put it? Overexcited puppy energy.
Aw. Getting to go out, getting to go for a walk.
Ooh, walkies. I would
I
like walkies.
Things like that.
I have a vivid imagination.
5.
Okay, that's something we both have in common then. So I think that our second one that we've matched on. No, third
Yeah.
one.
Nope, second.
No, there's
Wait, no,
one.
did we match up the one?
There's
Yeah.
one in there, then the last question in this one. So this is third. All right,
Okay.
chatters, keep track of this. There's I'll have to look into that later. There's a function for keeping track of a counter. Anyway, I prefer to follow a schedule.
You go first. Why do I always go first?
Oh, I already clicked my
New
answer.
page. Oh, what did you? Oh,
I got a
okay.
4 on that.
See, okay. I'm gonna go with a 2.
You don't do well with schedules.
I don't, and I think it's because like when I try to follow the plan, it goes to shit, and I'm anticipating it to go to shit. So the
Well,
less thing I could quote unquote put the plan, the less shit goes to shit in the shit handbag.
well,
Okay, that's how
also,
I feel about that.
no. Also, the fact that it is too, when we had that whole, hey, I'm gonna stop sleeping on the couch, you're gonna start taking your meds, where we had the whole,
Yeah.
we're gonna do all that. It went to hell in a handbasket as well. And I think it was just,
It-
honestly, if I
yeah.
did not know better, I would label you as more as a brat than anything else that just wants to buck the system and not follow stuff. But you're not following your own stuff, which makes it weird.
That's the problem, man. So what it boils down to is unless there's a air of flexibility, when it comes to a hard start and stop, I have a hard time with that because I'm always like all over the place doing stuff or, I'm
Yeah.
feeling sick. Like there's, all this other stuff that kind of pushes off. And the problem is when I set an alarm and I dismiss it, guess what happens? Dismissed it.
Yep.
But I did find that another program that I got, that I actually have had for years and I use it for something else, shows a reminder that I can see on my phone that prompts me, and then after I take the medicine, I click it off. So if it's still there, it means I didn't take it. Now I can
Ah,
screw myself
okay.
over and clear all notifications, and I think I've done that twice. But that's the only times I've missed versus constantly missing because I'm in the middle of doing something that I'm not, if you look back to my previous answers, putting myself before other aspects to stop for a second to take the medicine where I'll just say I have to get this completed. And thus there goes me forgetting
Gotcha.
again.
Sorry, I'm not that. For the record, I am listening to you, but I'm also trying to make sure like all that stuff works. So I just realized there's an option where I could force people to do commands. So I just made you gamble.
I thought that was like, how did I win 10 coins? It just popped up. What the fudge cakes? Okay, next.
Sorry. All right, next. I enjoy trying to understand complicated ideas.
5.
Okay. See, I'm
I
kind of in
love
the
it.
middle ground. You love complex ideas. You like to wrap your head around it.
I do. I love it. I love to see if there's validity behind it. I love to challenge it if I think there's an opening to challenge, just to see. I love it. Like me and Marcus gets into these debates all the time. They're fun.
And just for the record, your Marcus is your husband.
Yes, he is.
Okay.
For
Not
those
that's not. I'm asking for clarification, just for people listening.
I hope not. I know we haven't talked for a while, but no. You were there for the wedding.
I know. I remember. I think about the needs of others.
5.
All right. I'll say it's 2. I think about them. I don't just always act on them. I enjoy being the center of attention. That's a 5 from me.
That's a 1.
Yep. So polar opposites there. I make sure my work is finished on time. Yeah, that's 5.
I try. Okay, so when it comes to okay, so here's the thing. When it came to school projects and stuff
Stop
like
giving me
that,
so many
which
things. I can't juggle them all.
well, put some of them down when I'm done. um, but what was I saying? Oh, like school projects and stuff. I was like 99.99998% of the time on time with everything, like
Yes.
all college career. It's just I can't do it in life, so I don't know 4 or 5.
Probably a 4 then.
Okay,
Because
pick.
you finish you make sure to finish them. It's just sometimes it just slips out between your fingers.
Yeah.
Okay, this is a random question. I sympathize with the homeless.
I feel sorry for the homeless is basically what that's saying because I would empathize means to understand. To sympathize is to feel sorry for.
Okay. I put down a 2.
See, I was thinking more of a high end number. Like maybe not. See, it's not right for me to judge why they're in that situation.
But
Um,
you're trying to find a
but
polite
I
way of
mean,
saying it, aren't you?
no, it's more of trying to paint the whole picture.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Um, and it's not like I have social anxiety, so when they're the ones who are asking directly for something, I always feel off-putted by that, and it's not
Okay.
because they're homeless, it's because it's a stranger.
Stranger, talk to me. Why? Go away.
Yeah. So,
Okay.
but I mean, I would say a 5 because can sympathize with the concept of for whatever extreme that has brought them
Yeah.
there, ultimately they don't deserve it.
Yeah, no one deserves to be homeless. So,
Yeah.
all right. I
So
think
yeah,
about why people do things they do.
5.
See, honestly, it's just like if you've done something, you did it for your own reason. I don't care. Now, if you did something to me, why? Because you wanted to. Okay, that's your reason. So it's just like I honestly, I just don't care what other people think to be.
If I didn't care, I probably wouldn't like psychology.
Fair enough. I think about why people do. Okay, I see where you're coming from. So again, too, a lot of these questions are very perspective based, which I
Yep.
think is funny too, because that's a whole nother layer of psychology on top of all that.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
All right. I enjoy chatting with new acquaintances. Well, hello, Twitch. Let's make that accurate. So not a
What was one
5.
again exactly?
What was what? One again inaccurate, as in no.
But it's on a scale. So what was
Oh yeah.
one? Like it was like
Oh, one.
hell no.
Hell no. No.
Okay, then
Indifferent.
two.
Yes. Hell yes.
2.
2.
And
Okay.
it's not that I don't enjoy it. It's just
You rather have it on your terms and in small doses as possible.
until I get to know you and feel comfortable, yes. Because
Fair enough.
again, social anxiety. Now, that's just it's no. Just keep going. We're just gonna. Yep.
All right.
I keep my
I keep
tongue.
in a proper place. I know when I click first, I'm like, nope, I have that little messy side of me. So, granted, significant other would say, like, every time I clean, it looks like we don't live here because everything's put properly away and everything looks nice.
You would.
I do.
Aw. So I would put. I wish there was like a 3.5, but I guess we round up to 4, right? We could compromise.
Okay. So stuff is put in
'Cause
their proper place.
I like that too.
So, okay,
Thank you.
to take a page out of Serena's book, when they say proper place, if it's the corner of the floor in the bedroom for your pile of clothes, in your perspective, that is the proper place.
No, but I could make that argument.
Yes,
But
so
no,
that's
what I
the
mean,
argument Serena would make.
my current argument with myself is putting it back where I got it from, and it should have been where it was supposed to be to begin with. And if not, you just
Okay.
you decide in that
All right.
moment where it really needs to go, and then every time you move it, you put it back. And I'll let you know something, Orm. It's been fucking amazing. You know how? All right. You know
Sure.
how often I lose shit.
Oh, don't get me started with that. I had the significant other find something they were looking for weeks because it was under a pile of something.
Oh, honey, mine surpasses that. Like, I go into the kitchen
Oh,
to
excuse me.
make a sandwich. There's all your women jokes right there. Um, and I take the bread tie, I set it down, I
Oh
take
no.
open the bread, and I turn around and guess what I can't find?
The bread tie.
Can't find the fucking bread tie. Okay, that's example 1, or exhibit 1. Exhibit 2. I have a TV remote or a TV control in my bedroom, a bed
Okay.
control because you have a bed that moves, for head and
Yeah, yeah.
feet adjustments. I have my cell phone, and I have um like my pen thing, and that's my like night routine. I will take a control, put it down, turn to do something, come back, can't find the bitch.
Okay. So,
Can't.
in all fairness, because you do have little ones in the house and whatnot, this is not them messing with you, not them playing with anything. It's just you put it down
A
and you,
1000% not. Like
okay, just
five
making
seconds
sure.
later. Like legitimately, I could put like, especially if I'm sitting up in bed talking to Marcus and we're watching something, I'll pause the TV, put it down for a second, turn to him, like not even fully fucking move, mind you, turn to him, and then suddenly I turn back to like on pause the TV or to skip the intro or whatever, and I can't find it.
I'm gonna ask a question.
Like,
You're welcome to make fun of me. Did you not fully
go.
develop your object? Well, no, this wouldn't be object permanence. It's more like object retention.
Yeah, it'd be that one.
Okay.
Because I know the damn thing exists, because that's why I went to look for it.
Okay, fair enough. Okay. I enjoy
I
being
don't.
there. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Sorry, I was just gonna say I don't know. But go ahead.
So I was going
I
on to the
enjoy.
next question.
Oh no, I got that now. I didn't get that for a moment.
I enjoy being there for people when they are feeling sad.
Accurate.
So 5.
Yes. Sorry.
All right. I'm polar opposite. When you're sad, I do not know how to interact. It's like you have face leak water. Why? I don't comprehend.
See, I feel so bad. Not bad, but I don't know what word you would use here, because you actually, it may be awkward as fuck for you, but you do well when you are faced in that situation, and I speak from experience.
Oh, I'm faking it 100%. It's like
But you
it's
do
not.
well on the outside.
It's not like I'm not being empathetic. It's just like human emotion thingy weird. I mean, I'll dip head pat there, there, there.
Emotion does not compute. Emotion
Pretty
does not
much.
compute.
All right. I would rather go with the flow than have a set schedule.
5.
All right. I'd say indifferent because I can go with the flow, but having a set schedule is not bad either. So I'm kind of like malleable in that. Now, don't get me wrong. I love set schedules, but if I had the option, if like go with the flow or a set schedule, I don't care for either. I don't care which one I get.
No, and I just force myself to see that.
Force yourself to see that. Okay, so where do you think you would say I'm more accurate? Like I rather go with the flow, or you say that's more inaccurate? No, nope. You're right. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Let's do a 2. Is that more in your vision?
You're trying. I give you 2.
Okay, thank you.
About 6 months ago, we'd be going with 1.
Well, yeah. I mean, well, there's a difference between going with the flow and everything being on fire, not working, and having a complete meltdown because it's like, oh, well, this is supposed to be, and expectation and just
So not going with the flow.
2. Okay.
Thank you.
I enjoy philosophical discussions. I already know what the answer to that is.
Okay.
Is it a 5?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so that's another one we match on.
Woohoo, 4.
Now, I'm sorry?
That's how many we matched on is 4.
Oh, thank you. I thought you said make it a 4. I'm like, no. Now, the only reason and why I would like to have philosophical discussions is well, 1, I find them interesting. 2, the only people I would have them with are individuals that can talk calmly, can be actually educated in the subject of what they're discussing about, and are having open mind. If you have a closed mind or are going to be very my way or nothing, not have a discussion, but more like just present your shit and be done with it, then no.
I agree
Oh,
with
my
that.
lungs. Let's see. I would enjoy attending a large party in my honor. Is that a 1? I don't think the zero's on the board here.
I don't know because put a 2, 2, 2. I don't. It feels.
1.5, 1, 0.5.
Your number can't be higher than me.
I'm at a 1.
Or me lower.
Why?
I don't know.
Okay.
Well, no, because
Go ahead.
I have had a graduation party that I didn't mind. Yeah, we'll go with a 2.
Okay.
Okay, we're good. We're good. And I get thumbs up. I'm
All right.
following
So,
along.
are you okay? Do you need to breathe?
I am. Well, hopefully. I mean,
All right.
everyone does.
So, do you want to know why I put a 1?
I kind of do.
Okay. What's your take on it? And then I'll explain whether you're right or wrong.
On why you picked a 1?
Yes.
Oh. Okay, so let me read this. I would enjoy attending a large party in my honor. Well, because you don't like people making a big fuss about you.
Okay.
Despite your outwardly expression of an extrovert, you
An attention whore.
always kind of, yep, thank you. You've always had kind of introvert mannerisms. But in the beginning, like the more you did it, the more it became natural. But that's why I personally think you were able to fall out of it so quickly when, shit
Of
went
being
to
an
shit.
extrovert?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
But yeah, I think it's one of those you don't like attention being brought to you. And that's my personal take on it, but I'm probably wrong.
No, you're pretty close. My thing is, if it's something in my honor, it means I've done something. And if I'm
You don't
doing
ever.
something, I always see myself as the background character, if you will. I get the thing done. I don't want to be praised for it. Just let me go on to the next thing, kind of deal. Especially at work. Like everyone at work's like, oh, I fixed your insurance, or I got this done quick and whatnot, even though I'm the one doing all the work. And it's just a matter of I don't want to be praised for, oh, Orim, you're doing a great job here. I'm like, whatever, just let me go back to doing it, kind of deal. So I don't mind going to parties and being a goofball, being the center of attention, the attention whore, and all that stuff. But if you're gonna make a big fuss about something I did, just let me get back to work. Let me go finish the next project. This way I can have more free time later.
I'm
It's
going
like,
to force myself to agree 100% with that too. But for the
you're
record, I agree
forcing
like
yourself?
95.
Okay,
There's
95.
5% forced. Yeah.
Okay, why is it 5%
5%.
forced?
Well, okay. So, though you do not expect people to praise you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used the word.
I'm just making.
When it comes to work, I can agree with you because
Okay.
it's kind of a robotic thing. You try to shut off your emotions because it can be very brutal at times.
Oh yeah. Retail
And
sucks.
yeah, and so you need to that level. The problem is outside of the times when you actually have a hard time keeping the two separate, um you appreciate the job well done, but you never expect it, which is why I said 95.
Okay.
But
I
I
could see
mean,
that. I mean, I will admit
yeah,
I've been showing off a lot, especially with cooking stuff, because I'm
see?
proud of that.
And and that's why I would say it's not it's not like
Well,
95% I can agree, but
so
there are some areas.
if it was saying that you wanted attention or something like that, no problem. But it's a one attending a large party in your honor. Now, if it's just one or two people, like, hey, good job or something, maybe. But if it's like a large part, no. I really wish I had. Hold a second.
Excuse me. Okay, he sneezed. Bless you.
I was hacking up a lung. But it's like, I'm looking for a mute button. It's like, oh my God, it's right in front of me on OBS. Because I don't want to blow out the eardrums. All right. I'm very attentive to deadlines. Ugh.
Again, if they're given to me, I'd say it. See, it's a 5.
You're very attentive. Okay, so we matched there as well. I am helpful to the people around me.
5.
Okay, I'm a 4 on that one. Um, it is important to. Oh, I have a random side tangent as soon as we're done with this list of stuff that I want to tell you about work that just clicked in. It is
Okay.
important to me to understand the bigger picture.
3. Yeah. No, 4. Sorry.
4. Okay, I took a 3 on that. It is easy for me to talk to strangers.
1.
I got a 4 on that one. So I won't talk to any all strangers, but if it's like, certain environments and whatnot, then yeah. I believe in the
It,
importance of art. You
I'd
there?
give it a 5.
Oh, okay.
I
All
was
right.
contemplating because, I mean, there's a lot that goes into art. So, yeah,
Yeah.
5.
All right. So we matched
It's
on
not,
that one as well.
I lost count. I think we're at 5 or 6.
We'll say 6. Here, we'll just do this right here. Where is my chat? There we go. 6. Okay. So next step. All right. So work tangent, if you don't mind, for a hot second.
Yeah, go for it.
So at work, everything's going on to the pooper. Everything's on fire, stupidity. Corporate does stupid corporate things to promote synergy and get everyone to work together. So, Jesus Christ. Sorry, everyone. Allergies kicking in fierce. So they've got this where they're trying to get everyone to work together and all this other stuff. So they've got, you ever seen those challenges where it's like, oh, take pasta and build a bridge or like something of that nature?
Yes.
Okay. So they have it at work where they want you to, as your pharmacy group, if you have a large employee base, break into small groups, give them X amount of pasta, tape, string. What the hell? There was some other odds and ends stuff. And they wanted everyone in this group to build a structure that could hold a marshmallow freestanding. This way it's not like leaning on something or all this other weird crap. They wanted everyone to
Yeah.
do it off work hours, get together, and all this other crap. My
That's,
immediate venomous reaction of like, you want me to do work related stuff off work, even though it's playing with pasta and string.
yep.
Yeah. All right. I can hear in your tone that you know what I'm talking about.
I do. I do. So the premise of that is team building activities to get your employees more motivated and more innovative, to build
So I'm
relationships
giggling.
and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But the sad part is, and this is funny too, because if anybody is familiar with the show The Office, the least they did it right. You guys went on a vacation. Like you weren't being paid for that because you were on vacation,
Oh, the
and
show?
they paid pretty much. Yeah. And they in the show that's what would happen is for those team building activities, which again, there's psychological
Yes.
aspects to it that says there's benefits. But you can't expect people to come in on their days off to play a game.
Exactly. Like they said, oh, make sure there's snacks, but they never said who was supposed to buy the snacks. So it was interpreted that the managers had to buy the snacks, which means money out of their own pocket.
Yeah, and let's be honest, that's trying to implement something that's supposed to be beneficial in the worst way possible.
So yeah, so the manager made a deal with me because I was already finished with all my work for pretty much the day and was just doing what would be considered like drop-ins or stuff that came in. It was like no
Mhm.
one wants to come in at all. No one wants to bother doing this. So if someone could just make the structure and then we'll just take pictures, send it over, and all this other stuff. It's like, okay, I'll make you a deal. I'll spend X amount of time doing this. Just leave me the fudge alone for that time. And it was a deal. So I sat in the back of the pharmacy while we're still open. The other people are taking care of the counter, counting pills and all this stuff. And they just see me playing with pasta and string and then just having this marshmallow. And At first, I was like, okay, I don't want to bother with this because he gave me the paper because I needed to know what the rules, limitations, all that stuff were, and what I could fudge and break.
Yeah.
Um, so following the rules, air quotes, because you're supposed to have time, you're supposed to talk with your people that discuss what how you're going to build this and all this stuff. I'm like, no, we're all in accordance here. No one wants to do this. We all think this is dumb. We'd rather be paid extra money, or like you said, go on a trip, or actually give us money to go to a restaurant or something like this kind of deal.
Yeah, where you do something that warrants the time spent,
Exactly. Not just,
the free
get
time
together.
spent. Yeah.
Yeah. So I ended up making a structure that was about 18 inches tall that could hold a marshmallow.
That's cool.
And it's like everyone's looking. It's like, how did you? I'm like, I'm a gamer. I know how to. I didn't break physics, but I just made a very simple thing. I'll send you the picture later. I'll probably post it on Twitter as well, just because it's fucking funny as hell.
I do
Excuse me.
it. I want to see it.
All right. So back to this, but yeah, that was my weird thing because it reminded me of like the whole weird, extra stuff. So I work hard to please others.
5.
2. I like to help others with their personal problems.
5.
I'm debating between a 2 and a 1. That's a 1. Yeah, it's definitely a 1. I like thinking about mysteries of the universe.
4.
I'm a 3 because I'm very indifferent. I make plans and stick to them.
4.
Okay, we matched on that one because sometimes I'll make plans and just say fudge it later and don't care.
Yeah.
All right, so hold on. How many do we match right now before we go any further? Because I want to keep score.
We were at 6.
So we're at 7 right now. All right, so we're at 7 right now. Keep that number in head. I spend
7,
time.
7, 7.
Oh, just okay. I'll just type it in there.
No, we're good.
Okay. I spend time trying to understand myself.
5.
4. I get a thrill out of meeting new people. 'As there's dead silence as she thinks.
2. Yeah,
It was a toss up between 1 and 2, huh?
it was.
Okay.
I mean, there's times where I do enjoy it, but it's just
Context.
doesn't happen often. Yeah.
It's like, oh, am I meeting a new person because I'm being forced to, or am I going to a convention where I want to meet people?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So a lot of these questions can be taken in different contexts and will severely change the answer.
Oh, yeah.
I am sensitive to the feelings of others.
5.
2. I enjoy learning about scientific theories.
4.
Okay, we matched there, so that's an 8.
8. Yep.
Freaking people are gonna watch the VOD and just see us, numbers. I start tasks in advance, so I have plenty of time to finish later. 1 or 2?
Ooh.
All right, I'm a 3 on that one. I try not to start things in advance because I am definitely a procrastinator.
Yeah, so am I, which makes everything just worse.
I love to make new friends.
4. I'd like to make new friends.
Okay, we matched on
But
that
they
one.
have to go through all the other stuff. 9.
There's a lot of paperwork and red tape to go through.
It is. It is. Like, yeah. There has to be an understanding that we may not communicate really often, but no, I care.
Oh yeah, it's one of those friends like, oh, I haven't talked to you in 2 years, but you pick up the conversation right from there.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I like to have a detailed plan before starting a task.
No, a 2.
All right, I got a 4 on that.
I'd put a 2.
Okay. People tell me I am too quiet.
See, the thing is, the people who I'm not super close and I have the social anxiety with would not say that, but the people close to me, or
They
I'm
know
sorry,
how
would say
noisy
that.
you can be.
Yeah, so I'd say 3 because there's
Okay.
like an even half and half.
I got a 2 on that just because I'll speak up where I need to speak, but I'll keep my mouth quiet for a while.
Okay.
Like, oh, I scared the crap out of my coworkers. So the significant other got some noise blocking earbuds, right?
Yep.
And I was feeling crappy, so I figured, okay, I'm gonna try these at work. Oh my word, they were amazing. Like it blocked out all the background noise. Like everything wasn't like muffled, it was just lower volume. So it kept I couldn't hear or was oh, I couldn't hear. I was like they weren't as loud, so they weren't
Yeah.
as predominant in my brain because I like to make quips and smart ass remarks because I'm a sarcastic SOB.
Mhm.
I wasn't
Yeah.
talking that much or if at all. So by the third day, we like, "Hey, are you all right, Orem? You've been quiet for." Like, "Oh, I'm just kind of just vibing my own world. I've, for lack of better terms, zoned all you annoyances out, and it's been very peaceful." It's like that's weird, but okay. By the end of the week, I kind of
Yeah.
felt bad, so I stopped using them.
Aw. But I can see that.
It's like
Like
my,
the ones I'm wearing. Sorry. Go ahead.
as I say, my coworkers were concerned because I wasn't being my normal self. I'm like, I'm being my normal self, I guess. I just don't have any prompts to say anything stupid. But you're saying you're using a pair?
Yeah, so I use a pair of headphones. I don't think they're like I they may be noise canceling, but I can't confirm it. But I know when they're in fully, it's like everyone around me's muffled where if I'm playing anything at medium volume or higher, I can't hear anybody.
Okay. Yeah, these were like just earbuds, but they weren't playing anything. They're just set up to like reduce volume.
Yeah. Just without even needing anything. They
Yeah.
do that too, but the weird part is I can hear myself breathe and I don't like that.
Oh yeah, that was one of the weird things I had to get to is like I could hear myself breathe, and if I got like annoyed, I could hear my own like pulse.
Yeah, I don't care for that part. That freaks me out.
I am concerned about others.
4.
One. If it's, I mean, okay, well, I'll do a two if anything. But like, all right, if I know you, I might be slightly concerned. I only say slightly.
I don't know. I have a great deal of concern for many people.
Noted. I would prefer to come up with an original solution to a problem.
3. Like,
Oh,
it'd be cool, but it's not necessary.
a one. If there's already a problem to fix it, then why do I need to reinvent the wheel? Nope. If it's something else, I'll just run with it.
But if it's been wrong all this time or it needs to be a change.
I mean, if it's not working, then it's not a solution. Then
Oh, I just moved and my avatar is freaking out. Let me fix
Eh.
that for a second.
being around a lot of people energizes me.
Nope.
One.
Yup.
All right, polar opposite. 5. I get that puppy energy, especially when I'm at conventions. I
I
have
get drained very easily.
yeah, your social battery goes down quick.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I keep talking over you.
It's okay. I'm also kind of like sinking into stuff.
I have trouble sticking to a routine.
I don't know, 3,
Okay, we've matched on that one.
10.
All right. It is important to me to be of service to others.
4.
I don't care. It's not important to me. I got my own shit going on. I don't need to be at the beck and call of others.
I mean, it happens no matter.
Well, I mean, you got little ones, so you're kind of on call, mommy.
Yeah. It's unnatural now. I feel useless without it.
Hmm. I enjoy examining myself and my life.
I would say 4.
Okay. I don't mind looking at myself. I'm just like, sometimes I just don't like what I see.
Yeah. No, and that makes sense why you wouldn't like it.
I find it challenging to make new friends.
I mean, 5.
The whole I don't want to talk to other people thing does put a slight hindrance to that.
It does actually. It really does.
Uh,
That's my conviction.
no, you're good. If I'm gonna say something, just tell me to stop and let you finish your sentence.
You're cool. If I find it worthy, I'll just keep going.
Okay, good. I am a private person.
4.
Okay. I let others know that I care about their feelings.
5.
Okay, I'm a 4 on that one. I am full of new ideas.
I have my moments. 3.
Okay, I put myself a 4 on there. All right, next
Okay.
step. We're 3 of 8 so far.
We got this.
Yep.
We're at the beginning of the halfway mark.
You know, the sad part is like in our pre-show is like, oh, we need to find a bunch of these. It's, they're gonna blow through these. I'm like, no, we're taking forever.
I was like, 3 sounds good. I'm like, ooh, maybe not.
Maybe not. Oh, that just means we have more to do another time. All right.
Yay.
Here. Next one. I spend my time pursuing my goals, or I spend my time enjoying life.
Right now, honestly, I feel like I'm sitting in the 3 and I want to lean equally, but you can't. And I'm trying to balance it, but I don't know.
Balance
I've
sucks.
been, it is. I'm attempting to balance. I don't know if I'm doing successfully, but I am attempting.
Hey, as long as you attempt, that's what matters. I know I'm more to a 4, just because I
Mm.
definitely enjoy life. And honestly, as of this moment, I don't think I have any really big goals to shoot at. I mean, streaming wise, eh. But even then, it's like, it's
No.
just more of a hobby than anything else.
Yeah.
I focus on real life. I use my imagination. I don't understand that question.
I
Are they saying
don't,
that
and
I'm
I feel,
delusional?
or you think out of the box.
I'm gonna say 3 just because I'm confused.
I'm gonna go with 311 but it's not as much confusion. I mean, I focus on real life. I use my imagine. Just go with 3. That
Okay,
one. I
let's not count
crushed.
that as a match though, because it's confusing.
All right, let's keep it at 10.
All right. I trust traditional values. I question traditional values.
2.
2. All right, I'm a 3 on that one. Let's see here. I enjoy activities that are familiar. I enjoy experiencing new things.
2.
2. Okay. I did a 4 on that one because I definitely like new things.
I mean, I do too, but again, I like to keep in my comfort zone.
I mean, how many times have you watched what was it? The 2 guys with the car that does the ghost things?
Oh, so
Supernatural.
technically, I watched through Supernatural in its entirety once,
Oh,
but I have watched
entirety.
the beginning. Yeah, but starting from the beginning, like about 2 to 3 times.
Okay, I thought it was a lot higher than that.
Now, if you would have said Gilmore Girls, Frasier, Friends, you got a much different answer.
Okay. I thought you watched. All right, so those. Okay. I got to remember that. All right.
Big Bang Theory. Yeah, let's see if
Hmm,
I knew there was another one. I just couldn't think of those. I've watched countless times.
gotcha.
Like legitimately could not put a number on it,
So more than
and
5 at
probably
least.
2. Oh, honey, you could guarantee more than 30.
Damn.
So one of the things that I took away from therapy and my later life was to surround your stuff with familiarity. I have learned, or with comforting stuff,
Okay.
and I've learned that silence gets me in my head, and that's a scary place.
Oh, yes, I understand that.
And so putting on TV is my go-to, and my happy places is one of those 4 shows on average.
Gotcha. Okay, that makes sense. I know when it's quiet, my brain likes to do dumb things, so that's why I like to bombard it with
Mhm.
stimuli. And I'm beginning to realize I need more and more stimuli, and I don't like where
Yep.
this is going.
Yep.
Like one of the things I
Yep.
like to do, and I started streaming this as well, is I'll start playing 7 idle games at once. This way, I don't feel idle. Yeah,
That's
they all go at once, and I kind of just rotate through on my little taskbars. Like, did this one, just go through it. It's not bad, but it's a lot of stimuli to take in at once.
yeah. Yeah, I don't even remember, or not remember,
I can
but I
see
don't
you
even
like tuning in, watching it, and going nope, and turning it right off.
understand. Breaks in my brain.
I am more interested in what is possible. I'm more interested in what is real. See,
That's an interesting.
what is possible versus what is real? I
So
don't.
this to me is more like a perspective thing.
Okay.
And To me, this is saying like I'm interested in what is possible. Like again, thinking out of the box, thinking
Okay.
unrealistically in the moment, versus thinking what is real. Like oh well, it's quote unquote impossible to do this, or quote unquote where people can be more extreme.
Okay. I still a little confused, so I'm gonna go with 3 on that one.
I want to go with two.
Okay, you like the possibilities. I mean, I'm down for possibilities, but like possibilities versus what is real. I mean, possible to go to Mars versus what is real is not going to Mars.
Yeah, I
Eh?
mean, even though the oh.
I'm sorry, you were about to say.
Like, not that I personally ever wanted to, but using that analogy, you know, with our technology nowadays and stuff like that, if I wanted to, there is a possibility to go.
True.
And just because the reality may be that I'll never truly be able to, holding on to the possibility and striving for something could give a sense of hope.
Okay, fair enough. I think I'm just nitpicking over words, and my brain is just being dumb like that.
Yeah, and that's because we have a bad habit of putting emotions with words instead of looking at words as they truly are. And I speak
Well, yeah,
solely because I had that to me
I was about to
a
say I
lot of
picked up this
times.
bad habit from you.
Yeah, probably. I don't deny it. I'm sorry. I was
No,
wrong.
no, you're not wrong. I just find it funny. It's just like one of the weirdest things I've picked up from your mannerism views is nitpicking on words, and I do it at work too, which is hysterical. I like to cooperate. I like to compete.
It's between a one and a two.
I probably see you more as a 2 if I may put my input,
Yeah, go for it.
because you do have a little bit of a tendency to compete with others, just on the grounds of like
Yeah,
maybe high scores or something like that, or even
I can
better,
see that. Yeah.
when going to college, you wanted to compete and have the highest grades.
Yeah, but I was really just competing against myself. I
Still
mean, yeah,
competing.
there's people who had, yeah, no, I don't disagree. Just, it's a different perspective. All right.
You're good. You're good.
Oh, fat cat. Oh,
Cat on the lap.
oh, cat on side because I'm laying on my side
Oh,
because I'm hurting. And
okay.
he is crawling. He is a 10 to 11-pound bag of potato.
Oh, damn. All right, so let's
He's
try
also
to
a
zoom through this a little bit more, and then we can take a break after this quiz.
yeah, sorry.
No, you're good. I prefer to follow a clear procedure. I prefer to improvise.
3,
All right, so we matched on that one, so we're 11 now.
11,
I prefer to work in an active, bustling office. I prefer to work in a calm, quiet office.
4.
All right, matched that one. I like a little bit of. I typed number 4.
We're on
Uh,
12 if it matters.
yeah. I do things step by step. I jump in and off and figure things out as I go.
Hmm. I think a 4.
Really? I'm a 1.
Yeah. Yeah. That makes sense.
Okay. I like to finish all my chores before doing something fun.
5.
All right, match there.
13.
I question why things the way they are.
I question why things are the way they are.
Yeah, sorry.
Um, no, it's okay. Uh, 4.
Okay, we matched on that one as well. I carry out my plans.
3. It's a hit or miss.
All right. It is important to make.
Wait, hold on.
Oh,
Did
excuse
you
me.
answer 3 too?
Yeah, I did. Sorry. I got that at the 15.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
It is important to me to make decisions without being swayed by emotions.
And I mean, it's important, but what if you can't?
Oh, you're screwed then.
It is important to make decisions without being swayed. It is important to me to make 5 because it's really important. I'm trying really hard. Does that count? If
I
not, then
guess.
we're gonna settle on 4.
All
Okay.
right, 5 is. I lose my belongings.
5, and I'm being called out on this one.
I know it's hysterical. I'm gonna say 2 for me. It's important to me to follow traditions.
Mm, two.
Okay. I'm about a 1 on that. I let other people know what I think.
No, make it a two.
2? Okay. I did a 3. It's like I'm indifferent. I thought 4 for a second because I do
Unless
speak
I'm
my mind.
yeah, unless I'm specifically or explicitly asked to tell you truly what I think, I will give you anywhere between an 85 and 100% of what I truly think.
Okay. I tried to avoid conflict.
5.
We matched there. I hate conflict. Discussions, debates, and other stuff is all right. Conflict is a whole nother ballgame.
Mm-hmm.
I have trouble controlling my impulses.
2.
Okay, we matched there. Just a freaking slow number going up. All right. I love life.
4.
5.
Look at you being optimistic.
I know it's weird and feels different. I am ambitious.
2.
I got a 1. I'm like, I am so lazy. I would like to play a musical instrument.
4.
3. Indifferent. I like to be needed by others.
4.
Okay, I got a 1 there. I avoid being alone.
Hmm. That's an interesting one.
Do you seek out the company of others often? Wow, that sounded dirty. Sorry.
Uh, it's one of those where, like, there's times where I kind of just want to be left alone, but I don't want to be
Alone?
alone.
You want to do
Yeah.
what the significant other calls cat alone, where two people are in the same
Yeah.
room doing different things, but you're in the same room.
Yeah.
All right, so that'd say maybe a 2 then.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
All right. I forgive easily.
2.
1. I still hold some grudges. I might not act on them, but I still hold them. I like trying out new hobbies.
4.
Okay, we matched on that one. I got a 4 as well, so up to 18. I like to stay active. Active. Wow, word.
I try to, so we're gonna go with 4.
All right, I got a 2. I'm a bit on the lazy side.
I'm either getting back pain or stung by or animals, bugs here, so
Uh,
I'm not
you
fucking
can be active
trying.
inside the house. Get a, we call a treadmill.
Well, yeah,
Or just make, we
true.
call circuits around your house.
But if I can get out of bed, either due to, not having bug bites or back pain, and being active outside is not the issue.
Fair enough. It is best to be totally objective when making decisions.
Hold on, I'm trying to clarify objective versus subjective.
I figured you could pick that one apart.
Well, yeah, because one means one and one means and the other means something very different, and I always confuse the two. Dang you, science. Um, Objective, I mean, which observations means that they are accurate truths, versus subjective is more of opinion based. So it is best to be totally. Um, you really can't. I think it depends on the decisions being made. So, and I'm very much an emotional instinct, gut feeling type of person. So even though I strive, I say I land on a 4.
Okay. I'm about a 3 on that. I am indifferent. Well,
Ooh.
I like. All right, let's go with the 2. Let's go that way. That makes more sense for me because I try not to let emotions cloud my judgments, and when I want to make a decision, unless it has to be emotionally charged, then I try to stay away from it.
Got it.
I have a rich fantasy life.
That's a very interesting question, and I'm not entirely sure what it's asking.
I'm interpreting as when I fantasize my life later down the road, or like my best life, if you will. It's all fancy caviar and gold cars and mansions and all that crap. I'm more sure it's not what they're saying, and that their fantasy life is more enriching or rich in the status of like versatile, maybe, as another way to interpret it.
Hmm. Or, I mean,
Or the third
so,
option,
well, because what's the definition of fantasy?
that's a very fun thing. So it's like,
You see my
picturing,
point?
imagining. Yeah. So see, I picked one on the grounds of like, whenever I fantasize about my life, it's not being rich one. I just want to be comfortable. That's my deal. Granted, though, having a well,
I was gonna say
no,
because perspectively speaking, if what you indulge in and enjoy is comfortability, wouldn't that be a rich fantasy life for you?
it depends on which way you're interpreting it. My interpretation is like just being rich, money and all that other stuff. So that's my
Let's Google.
interpretation.
Just found my phone. Hold on, because I want to see what the true definition of fantasy. Because I don't know, it could be dirty. Who knows? Maybe it's asking for your
Let's.
sexual life.
I No, I don't think anything has been
I'm
like that. If anything, you're projecting now.
you, with all the jokes you made before, why did you feel so like apprehensive against this one?
I don't know because I picked one.
Can't be it. It can't be it. Fantasy. Why? Okay, fantasy football. Why did that? Fantasy. The faculty or activity of imagining things, especially things that are impossible or improbable. Improbable. His research had moved into the realm of fantasy.
I think you're trying to interpret it as maybe imagination type of fantasy. You got me mispronouncing words now.
Hey, you had your fair share before.
Uh huh.
So I would say mine would then be five.
Okay. So you have a very versatile and very robust fantasy.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I do. Like,
This should be amazing. I have little to say.
I mean, three, it really depends.
Fair enough. Mine's a one. I have a lot to say. Majority of I keep myself because I don't want to be behind bars or have millions of people hating me. Um, I like to do things that were done in the past. That
Again, three, because it's very,
Yeah,
I
it's
mean, there's
very
sure.
weird. Yeah, we'll
Uh,
skip the number on that one because like I like eating and I'm more sure that was done in the past.
mm-hmm.
I avoid arguing. Oh, Jesus. Words. I avoid arguing even when I disagree.
Five.
Mm, I'm gonna do a four on that one because sometimes I will be like, okay, I know I'm right, so I'm gonna just open my mouth. Got me in trouble, but I know I'm right. I have a
Mm,
lot of fun. As you're trying to pick apart what the definition of a lot is.
no, I'm just analyzing that question too. Yeah, I'd say a four too.
Okay, we've matched on that one, so we're up to 19 now. All right, next step. We're on 6 of 8. Okay, I resist temptations.
Five,
Okay,
four, four.
4. Okay, I'm more of a 2. I can be tempted pretty easily. I am
Mhm.
determined to achieve success in life.
Three.
I'm
I'd
a
like
2 on
to,
that.
but I'm also comfortable.
Yeah, I'm all about the comfortable and just I don't have to have a successful life. I just want to be happy. I mean, I guess if
Yeah.
you want to say that being happy is an achievement, then that'd probably be up higher. But when people say achieve success in life, I'm thinking like high business person and all that other stuff.
Perspective,
The
yeah, but
fudge.
again,
Sorry, someone just slammed the door in my apartment complex and vibrated the floor.
oh, fun.
I like to spend my free time alone.
2. I mean, sometimes I enjoy it.
3. I do like to have some times to go out with people and have fun.
Oh,
Oh, this is a good one. I believe people should be punished for their mistakes.
3, because I think some people should, and some people should be just, if it's one of those you could talk it over.
Nope, I'm a 5. I mean, you screwed up, you should atone for it.
Okay.
I spend time seeking out new experiences.
1.
Okay.
No.
I,
No,
2.
it's accurate. 5.
5. Oh, okay. So I got a 4 on that. I don't mind new experiences. I just have to be comfortable with them. Like
No,
skydiving, off the
hold
table.
on. I think I looked at the wrong one. I spend time seeking out new experiences. No, we're back to 1. I misread that.
Oh, you're good. All right. I am on the go.
4,
Okay.
if
I'm a
not
3 on
5.
that. What was that? You said 5?
Yeah, because I'm always doing something. There's always something going on. There's always something to be done.
Okay. I'm more of the opposite. Well, actually, I'd say more of a 2. I'm more of like kind of just, hey, Orm, what you up to? Sitting at home watching TV. Hey, Orm, what are you up to? Sitting at home playing a video game. Hey, Orm, what are you doing? Sitting at home. I mean, I'll
Or
go out every so
logical.
often, but yeah, I'm more at rest than on the go.
Yeah.
Oh God, I wish other people would be more logical. Is there a 10 on this one? I would like to have a 10,
No.
please.
Um, I want to say 2
Okay,
because I feel like the logic is understandable.
but
Well, no, hold on, hold on.
okay,
Let
I'm
me
holding.
rethink this. I wish other people would be more logical. I'm gonna have to go with 3 because
Okay,
I think it's really situational. Because there are situations where you need logic and emotion should not be a factor. But
okay,
then there are situations where emotions should be considered, and maybe not for like the and all be all the emphasis, but to be considered.
okay.
But I am also the person who put, oops,
No, no, go ahead, go ahead. You're the person that
I was
puts.
gonna say other people before me, so
Yeah, that's not very logical now, is it?
no, keep going.
My
What were you
thing
gonna
was,
say?
I like the idea of logical, but I think I'm confusing logical with common sense.
Yeah, see, that's the other aspect too.
uh, I like to tidy up. Hmm.
I'm sitting at a 4 or 5. Like, it,
Okay,
there's some days where I don't feel it, but it still has to get done,
so
and I
it's
still
not
like
a
to get
matter
on.
of, okay, are you saying that you like the process of tidying up or you like the fact that it's tidied up?
There are times where I like the process of tidying up.
Okay, so then maybe a 5 then.
Now make that shit a 4 since you put it in that perspective.
All right, we're at 20 now. I enjoy imagining the future.
2.
All right, I'm a 1 on that.
Only because I'm scared.
I know, right? I find it difficult to express my opinions.
4.
Okay. You don't, you're very, okay, yeah, for you, I can see that as being the fact that, like, you know how to vocalize and express it very elegantly. I find where, like, I stumble on my words or just, Like,
Yeah.
what's your opinion? What's mean? Means
Too much to think.
right? I try not to draw attention to myself. Are you thinking?
I'm sorry. I said 5.
Oh, so okay, I didn't hear the 5. I apologize.
No, it's okay. I did say it kind of weird, and I may not have been facing the microphone.
That makes sense. I just like being in competition with others.
Well, you did point out something before, so I'll go with 4 with this one.
Okay, so you do have a little bit of competitiveness with you. I'm gonna say two. It's
Yeah.
inaccurate. I don't not like this being just like a double negative.
Mm-hmm.
I like being in competition, but I don't like being forced into a competition, if you will.
So, so yeah. So again, it's you have to look at the sentence and you're responding to the sentence itself. I dislike being in competition with others. So you
I
don't
would
aim
be
to.
inaccurate because I like it.
Yes,
Okay.
exactly.
It's I hate when they do the weird wording things because they try to make you. It feels at least to me that like they're trying to skew the answers a certain way.
No, but it's hard sometimes to kind of get a questionnaire that's going to hit all
Oh
comprehensions
yeah.
level. Yeah. So they're trying their best, and then there's no such thing as perfect.
Oh no. I question the wisdom of my elders.
3.
3. Okay, I got a 4 on there. I finish assignments before they are due.
2.
Okay, I got a 5 on that. I mean, I might do it like 2 hours before it's due, but damn it, it'll be done before it's due. uh, I am concerned for the welfare of the elderly people. What?
Accurate. I put a 5 on that.
I've got a 3. That is okay. There's some out of pocket, I wouldn't say unhinged, but definitely out of pocket. We call it questions in here that are
What a
strangely
but
specific.
perspective. Yeah.
True. I mean, it does give a certain that word.
Well, no. Do you want to have several psychological perspectives of why that question may or may not be there?
Yeah, sure. Go for it.
So one of the things is in American society, the elderly are pushed off.
Okay.
They're
Dismissive,
and
or not
that's
dismissive. Dismissed.
dismissed. Yes. We look at all like health facilities designed to care for the elderly. They are in horrible conditions. They're usually
Underfunded.
understaffed, underpaid. Yep. Expected to do a lot, not given enough shifts and time. Hires because at the end of the day, a paycheck is what thrives a lot of our medical fields. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, that's not my opinion, but
No,
it
no,
is
you're
my
not wrong in that.
yeah. But just for But anyway, so you have all these people put into this horrible situation to care for the elderly, and they do not get the best care. And then you have perspective speaking. I mean, there's just people who just don't respect them because of a myriad of different reasons.
Okay,
So
that makes
that's
sense.
probably why they're here. And so it comes to see where your perspective is, because there's
Gotcha.
like other cultures who look at their elderly in high regard, and America's definitely not one of them
Oh no, it's
culturally.
not. Okay, and there's also been a lot of like tradition and stuff of that nature. So okay,
Mm-hmm.
so I guess that okay. So those questions lean more towards a person that follows versus a person that rebels.
Or just ignorance too. Like if you don't know there's anything to be worried about, so why would you be worried?
Yeah, I know, but I think in this context, if you're trying to do personalities, a someone that follows and confirms versus someone that goes off their own path and rebels would be my guess, which goes into the whole I follow my impulses.
um, 2,
Two, okay, I've
1.
got about a I don't follow them, but every so often I'll have a good impulse. I'm gonna say 3 on that. Do you say 2 or
Okay.
1? I'm sorry.
I'm hesitant.
1.5.
Yeah, it's like a 1.5.
So we'll round
We'll
up to
round up.
2.
Yeah.
I feel very happy.
I'll let you answer yours first.
Oh, I already did. That's a 4.
Oh,
Why'd you need my answer before your answer? Oh, that's right. You're one of those weird people that derives happiness off others.
I do. I do. It's funny. It's in a completely screwed up way. Here's the thing. Like
Another thing I have to hold. Okay.
3.
3? Okay. I should just have like a little thing here. Every time you say the word thing, just a thing just drops on my head.
That'd be awesome.
Actually, I could do that. It just would be dropping a little bit of money and setting up some extra crap. But I think that would take away from. Well, we are a bit silly sometimes, but I don't think it would fit the format. We could talk about that later.
See, senor.
I need support from other people.
3.
Okay. I've got a 1 because I'll do it my damn self. Thank you very much.
Lucky you with an intact back.
I enjoy going to museums.
4.
2. Granted, I don't remember the last time I went to one.
They could be fun.
I avoid noisy crowds.
5.
I'm indifferent. Okay, we're on 7 of 8. We're almost done here.
We're nearly done. Good, because I definitely need to take a 15 soon.
Okay. All right. I forgive others' mistakes even when they harm me personally. Haram.
2.
Okay, mine's definitely a 1. I like to do things differently even if I'm not sure it will work.
3. It's really hit or miss.
I'm thinking 3 or 4. Because if something works, well, no, if it doesn't, I think I'll say a 4. I like to be experimental and try things again, just to a certain extent.
Okay.
Let's see. I am not bothered by disorder.
I mean, I'm bothered by my disorder. Does that count?
Yes. How badly bothered are you? Is it making your skin? Oh wait, no. Let's not use that terminology. Sorry, that was insensitive of me.
It's okay. It's fun. Sometimes, again, laughing at what we have to deal with makes us feel more in control of what we're dealing with.
Okay. So does it get under your skin a lot, or is it just more of an annoyance?
See, I could take that even to a darker place, Orim.
No, let's not. Turn the lights on. We've got a show to do. We can do darker later.
All right, so I am not bothered by my disorder. That is a 1.
Okay. So we matched on that one. It's not my disorder, but by disorder.
I know. I
But
don't
I mean,
like chaos
Oh, yeah.
disorder either.
Fair enough. I do not like to sit still for too long.
2.
Okay. I cannot sit still for too long. It just irks me, bothers me. I have to twitch, move, or just vibrate or something.
I just don't like getting up because I rock all the time.
I make important decisions based on my gut feelings.
3.
2 for me. I enjoy having a daily routine.
4.
5.
Figure.
I hold back my opinions.
5.
4. We're getting closer on these now. We haven't matched, but we're getting close. I feel uncomfortable when I disagree with someone.
5.
1. I don't feel uncomfortable. I'm disagreeing. There's a reason why. Even if it's a dumb reason, it's still a reason.
I feel uncomfortable because I don't know how the other person is going to take the fact that I don't agree with them.
And then possible conflict.
Yes.
I make an effort to be popular.
1.
Same. So we matched on that one. I'm just going to be myself. You like me, you like me. If you don't like me, bite me sideways.
Or just don't watch. I mean, I'd rather not be bitten by a stranger.
You got bit by enough stuff anyway. Oh, I'm sorry. If I'm getting too much, just let me know.
No, it's phenomenal. Keep going.
Okay. I am easily distracted. Oh, yeah.
3.
I've got a 4 there. I've been realizing I'm coming to realization, and then you're more sure you'll be giggling about it, that I have some undiagnosed form of ADHD.
I can see that.
Yeah. I have a zest for life.
4.
I'm gonna say 3, maybe. I mean, just to define the word zest, and no, not like a lemon zest.
I know. Hold on.
No, you're good. I'm joking. You don't have to actually go Google it.
Well, no, it's a good question. So let's see.
All right.
It is a noun. Invigorating or keen excitement or enjoyment. Zest for living. Adding interest. Oh, hold on. That's the next one. That's for flavor. So invigorating or keen excitement or enjoyment.
I'm lukewarm, so yeah, 3 sounds good.
You lukewarm.
It's not that I dislike life. I'm just like, yeah, take it or leave it.
That's good enough at times.
um, I give to people who are less fortunate than I.
3.
I've got a 1 on that.
There's sometimes I do when I can, but sometimes I can't.
Oh
Or
yeah, again, pouring
just
from the empty cup.
yeah.
I wonder why people the. I wonder why I am the way I am.
5.
1. I don't know wonder
Except
why. I know why I am. I am a product of a very, very interesting and very unique string of events.
Mhm. Sorry, it's not of the name of a show.
What show?
Something about something of unfortunate events or something.
Mr.
I watched
Snicketies or something?
something. I don't know. I only seen a couple episodes, but I just remembered it had that kind of vibe to it.
It's important to me that other people like me.
4.
2. I appreciate the beauty of nature. Wow, words.
5.
All right, 5. So we matched on that one. I prefer quiet surroundings.
4. It's too quiet. It's too creepy.
Fair enough. I got a 3. I find it difficult to get down to work.
4.
1. I can't stand when someone doesn't like me.
3 to 2.
I'm going to say probably more of a 2. Because I feel like you'd want to know why, but you really don't care why. You're more the want to know versus the why.
Yeah, and I guess it also depends. Like, I do want to know why. So yeah.
Yeah. See me, I just like, you don't like me? I don't care. I like poetry.
4 because it has to rhyme.
I'm indifferent, and no, poetry does not have to rhyme. Only certain types of poetry have to rhyme.
I know, but
You
the
like the
best
more
ones
rhyming
rhyme.
ones better.
I do. I do.
Emotional people make me uncomfortable. Well, that's a 5. Sorry.
Um, no, you're good. They don't. It's a 1 for me.
All right. All right. So we're not going to plug in our email, so we'll hit next step. Motivation survey. What does this say here? We are currently doing research into how your personal type might correlate with your goals and motivations. If you'd like to participate, please answer the question below. All questions page are optional. We'll
I want to
skip
do
this.
it.
You want to do it?
For me, yes.
Okay.
You
So
can skip yours if you want.
all right, in general, how would you describe your level of motivation to improve yourself and your life? I am not willing to do much to improve. I'm willing to make some. I'm making a great deal. I'm improving myself and my life is the most important.
Hold on. Where are
Sorry.
you reading?
Where are you?
Because
Is it not? It does not show the drop down. Ah.
I have
Okay.
to
So
look at
there's.
the other thing.
All right, so there's no answer. The first one is I am not willing. I am willing to make
Hold on.
some, a good deal, or it's super important. So a 1 to 4.
Drop down the bar because I'm looking on our thing now.
Oh, that's
Hold
right.
on.
You're not looking at that. You're looking at these. Okay.
The bottom one.
Super important.
Yes.
Okay, I will. All right, I'll follow with you, and I'm gonna say I will make some effort.
Okay.
All right. So, what are some areas of your life that you're most interested in improving? Select all that apply. Finding my own sense of happiness and satisfaction.
Yes.
Okay. Let's see here. Progressing in my career.
Yes.
developing friendships or other social connections.
I should.
That's not a yes or
Do
no.
it
These are.
kicking.
What was that?
I'll do it kicking and screaming.
Okay. Using my strengths and talent to give back to the world around me.
Yes.
Improve my ability to be productive and achieve my goals.
Yes.
Learning how to make the right decisions for me in my life.
Yes.
Learning to live in accordance with my own values and individual gifts.
Sure.
Learning or maintaining a romantic partnership. Or finding or
No,
maintaining, excuse me.
I'm good there.
You're good. So mine are different. So mine says learning how to make the right decisions for me in my life, which I think is, yeah, yours is further down the list. Using my strengths and talents to give back to the world, improve my ability to be productive, learning, progressing my, okay, so that's different. I don't, don't care, no answers. I'm skipping. All right, so you ready for results?
Yes. Wait, what's the other?
If you could change one thing to improve your life right now, what would it be?
Confidence.
Confidence. Yeah, it's close enough.
You had it right.
I did? Cool. All right. Now calculating. Wait, did I skip my... Oh, no, here we go. Get my results. All right, so your personality types. Congratulations, completed. So you're an INFP. All right, do you want to read this? Do you want to read yours and I'll read mine?
Sure.
You say, I'm just making sure, like, do you want to or no?
Yeah, I don't mind. I can see it on there. You just got to give that delay.
Okay, there you go.
All right, so this is about your type. As an INFP, which I think is very close to what I scored on this last time too.
Mm-hmm.
You are sensitive, caring, and compassionate, and are deeply concerned with the personal growth of yourself and others. Individualistic and non-judgmental, you believe that each person must find their own path. You enjoy spending time exploring your own ideas and values and are greatly encouraging to others to do the same. You are accepting and non-judgmental in your treatment of others, believing that each person
Oh, my
must
bad.
follow their own path.
Sorry, I said read more, and then it went to a screen where it says, please pay now. So we're going to stop there. All right. Let's see here. Unlock my full report. All right. So, yeah, that's all this. So they're going to want money from that. So that's just, I guess we'll stop with that.
Yeah, but we can still take those letters and actually look in more of what it actually means.
Okay. So for me, I am an ESTJ. Extra stupid total junkie.
Oh, jeez.
Sorry, it's a game I play with abbreviations. Like I try to find the worst sounding abbreviation possible.
No, I get it.
Okay. I am an ESTJ. You are conventional, factual, and grounded in reality. For you, the proof is in the past. What has worked and what has been done before. Definitely conventional. Well, I guess maybe not too conventional. Definitely factual, grounded in reality, definitely. You value evidence over conjecture and trust your personal experience. You look for rules to follow and standards to meet, and often take a leadership role in helping others meet expectations as well. Not wrong. You are the consummate organizer and want to bring structure to your surroundings. That is definite. You value predictability. There we go.
Predictability.
I'll get the word sooner or later. And prefer things to proceed in a logical order. Okay, I can see that. Definitely, I am definitely well grounded. I am definitely, as much as I hate it, a leadership role of like, okay, this shit needs to get done. All right, everyone do it this, and this way. Not that I force that on other people, but it's just how I is. How I is? That's what words.
How I is, man. That's how I is.
All right.
See. Don't close that out yet.
Oh, I'm not. Do you want to? What do you want to do? What are you trying to do?
I'm looking really quick into getting the 16 personality, just like thingies. So but I can't find the full listing of it at the moment.
So why don't we do this here real quick? Let's take a small break. Let you do you
Oh, and I'll
stretch
look
for
over
your,
the break.
yeah, and look over the break. Let you do your stretch and everything else. Okay.
Sounds good.
All right, everyone, we're gonna take a quick break. I'm gonna throw us to our break screen. I'm gonna play with a couple of commands, and we'll be right back. Okay, and welcome back, everybody.
Hello, and sorry about that break. It was a much needed stretch break.
No, it's good. We like you were saying before with your back problems and all that. Not that I think this will be something to expect. Besides, it gives me time to play around with the commands, like the little screensaver that's going on right now, where the avatar is just bouncing around like twits.
Yeah, I saw that. It looked cute.
Oh, do you want to know something stupid and fun? I don't know about fun, but definitely stupid.
Okay.
So I've learned that some letters just should not be next to each other.
Okay.
So not saying out loud, take the two letters of stream avatars, the initials, right?
Yes.
Someone had to tell me that putting that as a chat command is bad. The reason why is it's most commonly referred to a blank assault. And think what
Doesn't
S
throw
that.
me off.
I'm sorry.
See, because I think of significant other.
That's SO. We're looking at SA.
Oh, T. S A.
Mm-hmm.
S A.
So blank
Oh,
assault,
yeah.
which it's not in my wheelhouse, so I would never have thought of looking at. So I went to Google and it was like, oh, it sounds for soprano and alto, different singing voices. Then I went to Reddit
Yeah.
and I was like, oh snap! So that's why after I done editing it for my channel, I promptly went here and edited all the things as well. So the
That
stuff
makes
you
sense.
learn on the internet. But yeah, so welcome back. Get that stretch in. So I think that's going to be a thing where just in the middle of just take a small 15, whatnot. Everyone do a potty break and all that stuff. But I think we're gonna jump straight into where who? Why is that oh, sorry, I just got a message. So let's go jump right into kind words.
Okie dokie.
Okay, so I'm gonna close all those down. Leave that open. Is that there? Okay, I can minimize that. That I can close. That one I can close. All right, and let's jump over to there. Boop. Okay, all right, that's already set. Perfect. All right, and we are in. Now double check the audio on this one, make sure while you're at it.
Yep, that's what I'm doing.
All right, and I do need to share the screen as well, if I'm not mistaken. Which let's.
Just let the delay go because it's too small.
It's too small for that.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna turn off the streaming on that side then. All right, so someone
So
has
the
sent us a
music's
letter.
coming
Go ahead.
over nice, but you'll have to go up just a little more at some point.
At
You're
what, the music?
still, for the most part, your voice.
My voice is low still.
Yeah,
Weird, because I'm like hitting
it's still
yellow
better.
and. I'm sorry,
It's still better than what it was.
but still too low.
Yeah, we'll fix it next time. It's doable. You're still able to be heard.
All right, what about this?
Let's see. Talk a
How
little
about
louder.
audio check? Audio check. 1 2 1 2 3. Hello, greetings and salutations. That's hitting red. It's too high. All right, let's see.
For the most
Audio
part,
check.
that was
Audio
good.
check. 1 2 1 2 3. Hello and salutations. See, I'm hitting too high in that. I'm gonna
We'll fix it. Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll
All
have
right.
to do a random stream.
Okay. So someone sent their we call us a letter,
Woohoo.
and then we've got a couple things. So our previous request, do you want to read or you want me to read it? Oh, that was yours request.
All right, so I'll read it then.
Okay.
How do other people deal with mosquitoes? Where I live, they are bad. I feel like this is an old request. Need something that will help repel them, and DEET is too oily and stinks. Please help it. Willing to take any old wives' tales solutions. It's
Okay.
a lot of S's.
Oh, that is a we call old one. I think someone just responded to an old one. So let's open up that real quick. Oh, that's hysterical. All right,
I
so
agree with the statement.
all right, let's what sticker?
This one they sent. Uh, I don't know. The blue bird with his eyes closed kind of seems befitting.
Blue bird with his eyes. Okay, this thing? The round thing?
Yeah.
Because I don't see. How's that a bird, by the way?
I thought the middle part looks like a beak to me because of the
I
steak.
guess?
Ooh, or the T-bone
Oh,
because,
too late
with
now.
the steak. Oh, my
Alright, so
bad.
this is also yours as well.
All right. So I'll read it and then you read the response.
Yeah.
Next month, I have to let my school. Oh, I still haven't done that. No, I am dropping out of my PhD classes and focusing on other matters. It is it is nerve wracking and the future is scary.
Alright, so let's open up the first one. Dear I,
Mm.
I'm so proud of you. You must have come a long journey to have decided that. I applaud you for having the courage to make the right decision for you. Some people never gain it. Signed, J.
Aw.
So, what sticker do you want to send them?
Um,
I'm just going to cycle through, and on the top right, they'll say the volume number, so just let me to go back to that volume.
okay. I see. Two. So far, I'm liking one on number two. Right. So yeah, so number two gives like that I'm a bird theme, the top bird.
Okay. Okay, sending now. And then the next one, let's open that one. Hello there, friend. This is verbose. I'm sorry to read that. I must be a very difficult choice. No doubt much effort has already been put into the endeavor. However, if life takes a different turn, take comfort in your ability to navigate the scary future. You've gotten this far, which is already much further than most people can. Know that, whatever happens, you'll be okay with your sheer tenacity and grit. You're a PhD attempter, you. I hope you find I hope you'll find in that unknown new future route much happiness and peace. Signed, M.
I really like that.
I like the PhD attempter
Yeah,
because
I
it's
know,
it's
right?
still not like you didn't fail, so and it's not like
I
it's
like
failing.
that.
You're postponing till later. All right, so cycling
Yeah.
through.
Okay.
Let me know if I'm cycling too fast.
I shall let you know. Volume 5, the dinosaur in the middle.
All right, that one. All right, sending the thanks. Okay, next. All right, so this is another response to your PhD.
Okay.
Hi there. I can't imagine how nerve wracking it is to go through with your decision, but you're strong for being able to take that step. My boyfriend also wanted to drop out of his master's program, but after reaching out to his professor, she gave him an extension over summer break. I hope you're able to reach out to your professor and see if they're able to accommodate you. Best of luck, sign N.
Uh, Although I see where they're coming from and still great advice. I think it's just a little, it's not just a professor, extending stuff. I was already on a 6-month hiatus to decide what I wanted to do next, and that was kind of my conclusion.
Yeah. So it's not like you need a small break or just, hey, I need extensions. This is gonna be a prolonged kind of deal.
Yeah, like I may in the future at some point go back just to get my PhD, but right now I'm gonna do it a different way because it doesn't benefit me with my goals that I currently have.
And who knows, maybe down the road your goals will change and then you can realign.
Or I just want the fancy title.
That too.
Coffee cup.
I'm sorry?
Sorry, it's sticker coffee cup.
Okay.
First one. The-
Sending. And I think that's all of them. Yep.
That's cool.
All right. So let us tomato. Let's see here. Let's us make a request. I think it's my turn now.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so starting out on a new solo project, and it scares the bananas out of me. Oh, I can't spell the word out of me. It is something I have been wanting to do for years and finally took the first steps. I just have to keep at it, and I know it will turn you will turn out great. It's just capital I. Come on, I can do this. It's just a matter of telling myself to keep at it. There. Any punctuations, words, grammar, spelling? I know punctuation might be annoying, so
It's fine. No, it looks pretty good overall.
Yeet. All right. Ready to view some requests?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's see what we got. All right, so do you want me to read these out loud? Might be
I'll
easier
read
since
the
you said.
first one
Okay.
because it's already showing. But yeah, for the most part, you'll take on from here on out.
Okay, just let me
Says
know.
it's choked on water really badly and have been coughing for a while. It's triggered my health anxiety really bad. It's been 40 minutes of minor coughing and breathlessness, and I'm sure I'm fine, but I'm sure I'm dying.
Oh my.
Oh my god. Let's respond to that one real
You
quick.
want to respond to that one? Okay.
Yes.
Reply. There we go. All right, I'll let you take over this because my logical brain would be like, I know it's not a problem, but yeah, 40 minutes of hacking and coughing, it would scare the bejesus out of anybody.
Yeah. From one anxiety based individual to another, I understand exactly what you mean.
Okay.
Um, Generally speaking, just if you start talking, the vibrations can help clear out what's left in your throat. Just take calm breaths, not too deep to startle cough reflex, and
Oh, for the love of
just
brain.
kind of
Sorry.
relax.
Well, I'll just click. So just starting to talk will help clear the throat and take deep, you said? Or
Slow breaths.
thank you. Slow breaths.
And just remember, you're okay.
Okay, I'm not going to do that. I was going to say, and if you're not okay, go see a doctor. All right.
Just remember.
All right, so from one anxiety person to
Just
the next.
remember. Hold on.
Oh.
I'm not done yet.
Oh, so we have, and just remember, you're
New
okay.
paragraph.
New paragraph.
Okay.
Also, because I don't feel like repeating, just remember.
Yeah. No, thank you. Give me a second. Also, it's good to remember we don't have gills. And then put like a little heart or something that's cutesy.
Sorry, spell checking.
There you go. Yeah, there's a lot.
Okay, so starting from the top.
Wrong.
All right, so ANX.
IETY.
Okay.
Or EIEIEIO.
EIEIO.
It doesn't look right. Why does it not look right?
You know, the sad part is at my job, I just type in ANX and it just autocorrects it to that because it's short code.
From one anxiety having person to the next, I know what you mean. I don't know what G verily.
I just saw that.
Generally speaking, starting to talk will help clear the throat and slow breaths. And just remember, you are okay. But AY, please, spelled okay fully. It's okay, AY.
Okay.
Thank you. Also, it is good to remember that we do not have gills. So might be hard, or two might be hard. So it might be hard to breathe water. I put so it.
Okay, got it. Swinky face.
Yeah, that's it. And then add your sticker you picked this time.
There you go. Less than 3. So we have the pants fish.
I think that's freaking befitting because gills.
That's why I'm trying to see if there's any fish related stuff. Nope, that's the only one. So pants fish it is. Excuse me. All right, send.
Yeah.
And away it goes. Thank you. Knew you'd help people. Another song. Ooh.
We just got a song. We just got a
All right,
song.
so let's get back out of that. All right, so that's impressive. So let's go say something nice. What do you want to say nice to the world? Or do you have anything?
Never give up. Just keep moving
Never
forward.
gonna give you up. Never gonna
You're
let
gonna
you.
rickroll everyone?
I'm surprised I haven't
Good.
came across one of those yet. All right, never give up! Exclamation point.
Are you going back to mine?
Yeah, I'm not gonna
Oh,
rickroll. I'm not that
um,
horrible.
It'd be freaking hilarious though. You think of how many people would like chuckle at that?
I wonder if they have something that automatically removes certain like phrases or combinations of words or something, like a filter system.
Yeah. Never give up. Keep pushing forward.
Never give up. Always keep pushing forward.
There you go.
All right, let's send that out.
Airplane, airplane.
All right. And just wait for one because I want to grab one real quick. Come on, send me it. Oh, let's see it. Get over here. Yoink. Oh, come on.
Did you miss it?
Harambe rip, missing him a lot makes me very sad. It's that monkey that got shot. Or gorilla. That's an old one though. That's years. Okay, I'm slightly irked by that one. I want another one. Give me that one. Okay, that one I like better. Tell your loved ones you love them. Hugs. Massive amount of exclamation points.
I like that too.
Oh, we kind of sped through that one. Cool.
And we got a lot accomplished. I feel proud of us.
Yay! Well, that, I believe your back's also hurting too, so I think, are we ready to close it up for the night?
We are.
Close up
So-
shop and do all this stuff. So let me swap over. Let me
Flip
shut
these
this
buttons.
off. I'm
So
sorry,
as
go
he
ahead. I
does.
keep cutting you off.
It's cool. I want to thank everyone for watching and tuning in. I kind of want to do Orem next time, kind of the personality stuff. Maybe do the whole episode over, detailed aspects of it.
So go
Um,
more into detail to the results we got.
into the results we got and what the results actually mean, and like in the comparison.
Okay, I can see us
'Cause I
doing
think
that. That'd be kind of fun to do. Maybe
yeah.
take another test. Don't. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, you're good. I was gonna say, kind of just go through what the I almost said numbers, letters mean, and what are the opposites, and blah blah, that kind of
Oh
thing.
yeah. So I figured maybe next show or when we get around to it, we could take one of the other 2 tests that we have in the pocket to do, go over, see if they match with the previous results, and then go over what the previous results were, why we think we got maybe different results if we did get different results, and then go into the what the results mean.
I'm down for that. That sounds like fun.
All right. So I want to thank everyone for hanging out with us. It's been a blast. Thank you so much. Thank you for Serena for showing up and playing along. And I hope your next week goes a lot better and the bugs stay the fudge away from you.
Me too. Me too. Me too. All right, everyone. Take it one day at a time. I know you'll make it through.
If you ever need to talk, there's always someone in your corner. And I'm going to try this rating system one more time. So everyone that's around, stick around. And we're going to go to our. Where is that screen? Hold up. Do we not have a closing screen? I thought we had a closing screen.
Mm,
My brain has the dumb.
editor.
I'm sorry?
You're our editor.
Uh, yeah. All right. Okay. Neo Completo. All right. Well, I'm just going to use this. We're going to transition here in